Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon. This is City Hall where can't stall and can't fall. See, my brother there, you know. We just have a quick little music and we just plug in and I listen to something and I talk about the one and Holness. And we're telling us something. People in Florida all over in the state anyway. So see one come up there and I tell one bag of lie and I try to turn it around. Remember this. Do not donate to him. Keep the money about no hard working money. Now make them tell you nothing. Both not get back your money yet, you know. That's a sinful. It all looks so sinful, lady. If them get up donate to JLP party or donate to, you can't donate to charity none at all. Can we see what the IC put out? That no make no sense, better. You cannot donate to Andrew Holness. Yeah? Andrew Holness, them rich already, you know. Not true, lady.
Yeah, man, rotten rich man. You can't give me money. Remember, I have a problem with charity funding already, you know. Yeah, him have a red flag over him head where that is concerned. So nobody nowhere enough to give no money towards a charity. Andrew Holness a liar and thief, you know. You can't give him no money. Remember, him get money for people at Jamaica through relief program, you know. Him chop that. Him borrow money for the development of the country. We don't see where it goes, so you know that get chopped and split up and share up. You can't trust Andrew Holness with money, man. He have a very bad problem when it comes to money. Because he's not a disciplined individual to begin with. He's very ill-disciplined. So if you make him some money, you know, say, a chaos in his life, him gone rogue. Don't give him the money, people. Please and thanks.
Well, Andrew, when light time to that chop, you know, and I knock you, so, you know, I used to laugh, it's supposed to feel bad as a seat there. I don't want to get a laugh, you know, melting pot of chop, you know. I thought these things. But no, when I see what's not the IC, put you out, and I say, yeah, with the money, wait, now the charity money, you spend it over there, and do this and do all kind of things. And we have to tell the people them, say them can't give them charity money. And we have you, because we're play in the so, you know, we're minding what you're saying, you know. So we're going to play you, because you didn't come up with, when it comes to the 15, I don't know where you get 15-year-old from, you know, 15-year-old austerity thing where you are talking about, you know. Fiscal discipline, you say, but austerity thing we are talking about with you. You say PMP is not the father. Where you agree with that? Nobody now run it down about not that with you, you know. You tell too much lie, and you continue to lie so till the whole of this strap run yourself. So it's bad. You understand? It's bad. You lie there.
Yeah, man. Remember, we have a man, you know, where cannot be trusted. No way, shape, or form. Because this man, you know, him take life for fun, you know. And him always deceive the people, them. Whether in high or low places, because him not no regard for nobody. If you are not holiness, him don't give one iota. So it's a man where we have to make sure we say rein in and keep him in check. Because him loose, you know. Him coming like Bruce and the loose. You understand? I don't know if him learned from Bruce Colin, but him coming like Bruce and the loose. Because Bruce did loose too, you know. Yeah. And all of them contrive to just mash up Jamaica with all type of, you know, corruption and bad practices where you don't expect from government. Yeah. Our leaders supposed to represent, you know, far and wide. Yeah. And represent in a way where respect given to them. Nobody now respect Andrew Holness nor the Labour Party administrator the way I'm running. Nobody in the entire world that everybody learn about them, you know. Because remember at the age of technology we now, you know. Nothing now conceived no more. Everything out there at the tip of your finger. So everybody know who the leader of Jamaica is in reputation at large. It mix up in all level of corruption. This man enough administrate like a leader in charge of a country. Because people just look on the amount of cocaine will come at Jamaica under FEMA administration. I know him no up me mouth and say nothing. Usain Bolt as an icon. Them webbing in a SSL. Trick and cunning at 12.7 million US dollars. And I know this man not come out and say something on behalf of Usain Bolt. Because I'm involved. So him can't talk. Him does say nothing in regard to SSL. Him talk about commercial bank entity. When I deal with commercial bank entity, because SSL is not a commercial bank entity. SSL is a Ponzi scheme where them set up. Him and him come along them for rip off Jamaica. You understand? Because that's something where them practice from in the 90s, you know. With the Eagle Merchant Bank, are the same players there. And like them go draw for some new people, you know. Them use the same formula. You see GLP, you see a banker, and you see a con artist in Cross Street. And them set up Ponzi scheme and carry out back the same level of criminality with them carry out in the 90s. Yeah? So when we hear the Prime Minister talk about fiscal discipline in a parliament, him not have fiscal discipline about him, as Jamaica would have run better, would have never have these controversies surrounding 3 trillion gone missing, would have buried them regional hospital down there, so just a get up like bushfire in California in regard to the funding. Remember that was projected to be a $2 billion investment, you know, to upgrade the place, you know. It has reached nearly 30 million now. And it not reached nowhere yet. So what we are seeing in front of it are some mastermind con artists. That's big all various type of loophole to draw with the money out of Jamaica.
But
so
that's,
you know,
that's why we are telling the people them do not send no donation to Holness when them come to Florida. We don't play when them come to Florida now when I look apart on the light and I could die sick with that. Don't give like they make we just tell them, I know Byron I tell them the same thing. Don't give no donation. When you see when them go to Jamaica, the donation now come in there like what I did just I said. Let's see people line up in our line, I get 10 grand and 10 and Andrew come out, come tell me say around 400,000 get around over 100 billion. Not go so that mean them I get like 250,000. I put that one like 100 billion, you know. Over 100 billion him saying. That's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. They invest stop it. Make us start the show like that because we have to start drop sledge right now. Start the show.
I don't have been on some of this place. Tell the boy, never come on. You don't want some never come no one. See, anyway, do some. Run a big train setter. Don't want some run the place. We no never come and tell me no run rat race. Big train setter. Don't want some set the place. Never come on. Yo, yo, yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Cool. In the car, I'm down no sprung. Every man jump up on the man wagon. Put them lyrics together and that will make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like whole bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and touchdown. Maybe she tell them get a while. I'm full of a tan. Run the big train setter. No one come set the place. Never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big train setter till one some set the place. Never love a come on. Yo, veteran. To perform a stage show and up for them up the rest. Yes. Need some juice and smoke too big. Get the 50 crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say. Yo, load some natural what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke no drink. When me up on the mic how the moon starting. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. Man a big train setter, no one come set the place. Never love a comment and me no run rat race. Big train setter, no one come set the place. Me never love a comment.
But when we see nasty more in the little last part of the graphic, them have to laugh. That we got prison till, hey, it look bad enough. Them have to hold that and send that a prison of that pedophile piece of nastiness. You see me, I say, brother? Yes, brother.
Grab him, man.
Them, where's the
okay, I say, man. Remember them certain people take note of your program, you know, and them can't hear the cry from you, you know, as it relates to this man being arrested, you know, and charged, you know, and them not come forward. No, man. Them soon grab him. Don't at that time. Long run, short catch.
So, me could start beat, I want to know. Well, show the lie. Yeah, respect, my brother there. Yeah, my way I say, man. Yeah, man, HVAC Service Inc. What you say? Easy, my fam. Chris, big up yourself. Tony, yeah, Tony Thompson. Me see all right there, so big up yourself, yeah? Easy, my fam. Me could start from this. Me could start from Andrew Holness, and here where I say yes, so. And then we're going to go around this. So here what I just said to, you know, people. I want to listen keenly, you know. Yes? Because Andrew, he have no respect neither. No donation. As a matter of fact, he's not supposed to depend on the ballot.
No.
You see, parties are hurtless party. Because you know, sir, a man like that with 3 name with too much question mark. 28 bank account, 400 and add, around 2-3 million. Around 2-3 bank account. Statutory declaration cannot certify from 2021. And you carry the ICA quote, that's enough for put you aside. Then the country mash up. Then, hey, put it in a recession, then continue to tell lies. This guy for move. Here when I'm saying so, and then I play something with Ligel and Damian, and then I play when I'm saying in Florida. Yes, in Florida. Watch this.
Amazing benefit of reducing the debt to 68%.
All that are foolishness, people. See, I got it come with something like this in the things. The debt, he might bust it more than half and put in austerity measure and mash up the country. In 1984. Want to see it? It's documented. It's there. Lie them, you know, you read about it, you see it too, you know.
Yeah, man.
All right, watch out.
And the amazing fiscal space that is created for us to actually do sustainable deal with the relief effort.
Yeah, there. But actually, no. So this is what me tell you, say it's a gift of the gab. I'm a chat bull crap. Taxpayers' money run this, so we now have nothing there. We just see something come out in the paper today again. I tell you about this. You understand? Because most people, if they pay income tax and things, they might tell you, say, actually, I like 700,000 register here. 700,000, and out of that, around 30% alone pay that. Big mama them not pay it, you know. Only 30%. So you have to try to get the money for really run the country. So it's a tell me. So although they put it at 1 point, and most of them they register because them are, most of them is hustlers.
Yeah.
Fads and bogus. But them think you can't come trick nobody around here again and make a sad mistake. Hear this now.
He now comes claiming that the reduction in debt is due to the PNP's faithfulness to fiscal prudence. This reminds me of the classic tale of what we in Jamaica sometimes regretfully call Butler's father, who caused the mother so much pain and then abandons the child. But when the child grows up to be successful, out of the blue they turn up to claim paternity and associate with success. This leader of the opposition is a man of convenience, flip-flopping between prudence and popularity when it suits him. 1 minute he disowns the child of fiscal discipline, and then the next he claims the child of fiscal discipline. The mother remembers the pain of FinSac and the high interest rate policy, the largest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich. And she knows that she cannot trust this worthless man, so the DNA test was done.
look at Sam the American Eagle get up. These nastiness, look at all them you feel in a house. Since the Woodvalls, all them nastiness you feel in the house, man. And Jamaica people are just look on them. Look how them are behave. Look on them, man. Continue.
The DNA test was done. The results are in. When it comes to 15-year-old fiscal discipline, PNP, you are not the father.
All right, so we can move that now. This is what him say. 15-year-old fiscal discipline. I remember this. Remember, you know, Patterson get with the IMF. 1995. Them get warning from the PNP say, hey, you remember in a 2008 you have America and the recession, right? So it's all every country. No, we shocked and one bag of that 1/3 of them run out, the whole 3/3. Mummy return. That same one there, but them say me not dead yet. What name? Shah, Adisa, and Webby. The one they run out. 2008 when that take away. Kick away everything. Them don't know what to do. Them not have the money, they not nothing. Yes. I remember them not good down there already. That time one is I gather for a bill fee in place and do all kind of thing. He was the minister of education. 2009, them leave and go back to IMF. Not for about physical discipline, you go for buy money. Not physical discipline. Yes. And them breach, when them get the first set of money, them 1.2 billion, we have it here, you know, we have it. Them they get all of the money, IMF try the rest when them are dispersed upon them because I know them not pass. You know, like you have certain thing where they pass the test. Yes, you understand? So you have certain thing where them never pass test up. And IMF say, no, we're not failure. Now let go the rest of money too, you know, and we not flap. We have flap the whole of Jamaica, everything. Them not have the money not at all. Good thing Mama P win. And them have to crawl and start that and put thing in place to deal with that. Even leeching. Can I play it for now? But them say, you know, we don't want to go back in that. I can play the one of that, but no, I play Nigel Clark. And this one Nigel. So you couldn't in a physical discipline and default upon that for your payment. That will be fiscal discipline. You could not borrow money from IMF and them say, hey, you have to start pay back and this is what you have to do. And you default. So
I never tell them so they not trust them, you know, from the beginning, you know.
Yeah, man. So right away them not good. Decom specialist, pick up yourself. Right away them not good. So there is not at all fiscal with no fiscal discipline and do not at all. This is what Andrew do. That's why them for release FinSac report because remember CR with them. Remember we have all the papers. Them mash up this. Them mash up this. We want to come in and stop Jamaica for straight north back and some people have forgot prison. We are not chatting with them. You see like how they don't run out the other day and talk about, I am, they could just correct them because them have it wrong because election that I'm allowed my trust. This people, this. I like talk and show them, I'm like we on this evidence base. I'm like show them. So this run out and talk. Malo mattress. See that? Malo mattress. But she attack. Well, me I tell you. It's the mattress, keep them a mark up. But she attack, it's crap. Yeah? Yeah, well, me no watch Wawa, but let's talk about Wawa coming out and listening, man, them lazy and sleazy kind of chat. Me want to call something quiet boy and listen and then me deal with him case. Saying, Malo a mattress, I said, well, it's not really correct, but yes, still. If you say the anniversary of the 5 years, not care when you call it. That the fight, that no, say, okay, it will dissolve Parliament in a September. Because if you call, you don't want it dissolved, then we don't have no more MPs. It automatically dissolves it. Remember, if only the things same have everything and them, they're going to call election on time. You think you'd have to tell them to call election? Look what I'm doing at 2020 when the PNP divided. two little thing and little vote on people and themselves, and then the pandemic. Him run out. Tell him to do it now. Tell him do it now. So I'm come out with lie like him things say, you know, him can't get in them head. Remember him and the same woman there, the one named Mommy Return, and the same real greed, and then make Jamaica get so dunce. Me have that video I show back tonight. But let me hear what Nigel Clark say, sometimes say no, Father. Let me hear what Nigel say before him over. Hear this.
Moving forward in a direction of national unity, I want to take a moment to recognize the work done by the prior administration, in particular, former Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller and former Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips, in doggedly pursuing the EFF and rallying Jamaicans around it.
Come back again.
The administration, in particular, former Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller and former Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips, in doggedly pursuing the EFF and rallying Jamaicans around it.
Yes. All right. So make him thank them. Him thank them. Make we hear where Holness say yes or no. When him go about him, I beg and I try to treat the people. Make we listen to some I'm garbage now.
2008, we had another shock, another crisis, and that was a global financial collapse, which threw our debt way out. But the debt was also...
We show our debt way. Our debt, if we have a global collapse, he must say show the debt way out. But if you have your debt under control, you have to pay the same way. Same with debt, show way out. Which debt he matter? Because we never gone back to the IMF yet. He matter the local debt. We have a global collapse, he must say we show our debt way out. Which debt? Because we are talking about IMF now and go borrow them money and go do them thing, you know. We never owe IMF nothing, you know. Yes? Make we continue now, Pat. You hear him? Continue.
Yeah.
So because we were not managing our public entities properly, and we just weren't managing public finances properly. And in 2010 and 2009, we had no choice but to confront this issue of debt.
Yeah, no, we have no I'm foolish system attack, you know. They never have no money, it's not about debt. They don't have no money for run the government, so them face IMF. So you hear where him put it? That me I tell you say you can't trust this guy. Never talk to you straight yet. Never have no money for do nothing. So I'm put you back in the IMF hands. Yeah? Yes, man.
Because I remember, you know, country broke. No money there to run the country. Yeah? And IMF have to build the bailout entity where the country go to.
Yes.
And as a result of that, you know so well then, if you have a world, if you have a global financial crisis at the time, it will affect we are going in Jamaica once you attach yourself to IMF, you know. So when him come attack, you know, I'm glad him have said because it shows that them now manage the local sector properly. You hear him talk that. Mismanagement, why the country bankrupt from the local point of view, not from the world affairs. You understand? And where them are going, we don't have Jamaica, you know. Now collect tax, now run the sector them the right way. Everything over budget. And them lose with the money. So we must have a problem. So for him come now and spin it round like so well then, because of the world recession, why Jamaica ain't a problem. No. It happened from internal mismanagement with the finance but to run the country. People are loot it left, right, and center. Them going, them mash up education, them do all type of thing. Them are run bogus contract and all these things. Cause them are fleece the country wealth. So when you do that to your own business, you run it down, the shelf them becomes empty. Nothing now go in at the shop. Because you're a thief while you work the business. So it run down. So this guy, anytime him come out, you know, him try to smooth the things to suit him. But we have the hardcore evidence. And the hardcore evidence of factual evidence. From Siaga time, from Siaga coming, and this Jamaica get mashed up. Yeah? From the 80s. Because Siaga bullying way into politics. Where he should never be the Prime Minister of Jamaica because we know him not have the protocol. So Siaga now was an alleyway to the Reagan administration. Them use him as an alleyway to get what they want out of Jamaica. Them have him as a puppet round it. And in the way in performance was so bad, even Reagan turned against him. Because he started mash up the economy and then even Reagan them never trust him. Because at the time, Jamaica get more money than any Caribbean country from America. America donate so much to Jamaica. Because them have this boy Siaga as an alleyway to feed them interest in a Jamaica. Because Jamaica is a prime location for US, and a lot of people don't know that, you know, because of its strategic location. Them like Jamaica.
Yes.
So America always have interest in Jamaica. And through in born in Boston, educated in a Boston and Harvard University. Them know of that, so them see him now as them gateway to control Jamaica. So that's why the time tell you say Siaga was Reagan alleyway in a Jamaica. But even so, him do a bag of garbage, turn off Reagan and him administrator. So even the State Department now start lick out against him. The embassy start lick out against Siaga and how him run the place. Because remember, I know the man start close down a whole heap of public sector in a Jamaica, you know, as it relates to hospital, school, and everything there. Whole heap of worker, over 6,000 to 7,000 workers lay off, you know, lose them job. The economy start mash up. Goods are married and all them things there. Yeah, if they value the dollar bad, big time. So America says, well then boy, right now the money where we are pumping at Jamaica, you know. We not have to value feed. And them realize now, so the people on the ground have swing back to Michael Manley and the People's National Party. Yeah? Because remember America will always know what going on in their country. You know? Because them embassy people brief them. So they know exactly where going on. They know the mood of the country. They know so well then them investment is at stake. Because them invest heavily in a Siaga and the GLP. But the people on the ground start rejecting because of the austerity measure when Jamaican start feel. What Jamaican never know about. And the Labour government, Jamaican start feel harsh austerity measure. You can imagine when you go to shop to buy flour and rice, you have to buy canned items, and sometimes you have to buy some things where you don't want. Even woman sanitary. A whole heap of things married up. So the people have now start feel a strain in them pocket. And I say, well, no, we have to reject this man. Yeah? The local government election, them lose it. And so America realized, well, it have a turn, the table have a turn. Now when time the election for running, him delay, come on, tell him, say, well, then look, the state of the country need to call the election early. Him delay, the same tactics where you say, this one you are going with you now. And the same thing, say I'm going to do. But come the election, him lose miserable. The PMP get 57%. Yeah? And them end up with 43. And so the PMP farm back the thing and start build back the thing now. Yeah? So every time Jamaica rise, it rise under the PMP's stewardess, the PMP government, and them rise Jamaica. And Edward Siaga tenor, he no do nothing to Jamaica more than drag down Jamaica in a big black deficit. That's all him do. There is no good thing pan Siaga resume as it relates to Prime Minister running the country and developing the country. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. Because remember, when you send home nearly 7,000 workers, a whole heap of family that now start feel strain, you know, budgetary strain, because they don't have no money again. Remember when a man used to have a hospital near him and it closed down, him have a fine bus fare to travel up with the nearest one there. So a whole heap of things, school lockdown, picking up here go further than them anticipate. This man mash up Jamaica. And so we see the same trend under this administration, and we see it under Bruce as well. It's just a party that does not know how to govern, because good governance has never been their tool. It's always violence, crime, and them create mayhem in the society, yeah, because them like to manipulate things to suit themselves. Just like how we have Andrew Holness now as spin doctor. I said the thing them back way to suit himself. Because this government don't know nothing about fiscal discipline.
No.
And it's plain in black and white. Because if this government know anything about fiscal discipline, yeah, we certain no rule read that they are prison. Because you'd have to discipline him to keep 55 million. Flavor would have gone. Him have himself put him there talk to we can rob too. 3 trillion wouldn't gone off of the books. Beryllium Hospital would have done already. So when we are looking at a guy like this now, we know we're not supposed to get on the ballot paper. Neither him name nor him face. Because with Andrew Holness, Jamaica have nowhere going. Jamaica will be sliding till it drop below 80. Because right now it can already 80. It's only true we have an elected government. That's the only difference. Crime high, starvation gone out of control, law and order non-existent, politician name a call panel variances, drugs is at the amount where we never see before. Yeah, a murder rate from within the state paternity higher than any other time in a Jamaica history. So what we are doing this in front of me? This no, go one side, man.
But yeah, the lies now, we're going to tell now. Because remember, you know, fiscal discipline, I talk about, you know, fiscal discipline. And hear this, if you then have fiscal discipline people, yes, and you engage the IMF, and I talk about put this and this and this and that, and say it start from you, then, you default on what them tell you to do. You miss much quarter them thing. You know, I'm not disciplined. Andrew, if Andrew have discipline, let me tell you something when him talk. We him not understand, him not look on himself. If him have discipline, brother, him start the declaration, it a certified, and then name will not call up with IC and nothing. No discipline. Don't ever about no fiscal discipline. That a crap. Yeah, you know. So he want to put himself, this is matter about them now, but he might place himself. Yeah.
We had to confront debt. And some of you may remember the Jamaica Debt Exchange, which really started the process of,
that's a foolishness. Listen, I know.
Of weaning ourselves off debt. But a deeper process was engaged, and that was frugality.
Hear this.
Many of you who are here, you manage your own household, and you know that you must live within your means. I grew up in a household where the ethos was
the people them now move. When I do this, when we get to know people, them all edit it, you know. Certain things them just edit it, you know. I try to make it look good. What?
You want to be independent, so you mustn't owe anybody anything. So I'm paying due respect to Victoria Mutual, who is a good lender.
You just say, oh, anybody anything, and then I try, and then by the way, people, let me telling you something. Stop, put Andrew in a church, it not look good. Andrew, you don't put him in that church. If you don't go out now, you have another worship and thing, put him in that all, stop carrying that church. Because them know people now go on away in a church or say certain thing like you try humble them. Stop carrying them in a church. Stop carrying them in a church. You tell lies. Stop it. Continue.
But I'm sure that is the ethos of many of you here. You do not want to get in debt.
Many of you here, you do not want to get in debt, and because Jamaica indebted. We were 2.3 trillion right now. And that's over there. Plus other things, eh? Continue.
And, it is indeed a puzzle as to why governments have gotten into debt. But in the 2010s, we engaged with the IMF. Now, the government of which I am a part started the engagement with the IMF. We did not complete the engagement with.
So, all you deal with fiscal discipline and not compete and not competing upon people. Them feel
Them default 14 quarter.
No, I never so much at the time, yes, sir. So yeah, but them feel do much quarter with them. Because I remember they saw, you remember the election call in 2011, last part, and then 2020. So I never so much quarter, but them feel them not pay back nothing. Them borrow the money and them fear. So them not about fiscal discipline. I can put it up and show them. Yeah? You hear me say, but we never continue. You hear what I'm saying? 2010. IMF said them not lend them nothing.
No, the government of which I am a part started the engagement with the IMF. We did not complete the engagement with the IMF.
Why? Why them never complete? Why them never complete with the IMF? Them never, why it never complete? So here when I make it sound, show the people them something, I'm going to show the people them something. See melting pot?
Yeah, man, you have to show them, man, because I remember, Andrew Holness attack like so well then, I think reaching where was unavoidable. Because I tell the people them saying no, them not like to go in and that, but who borrow more than him?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was avoidable, it wasn't unavoidable. Put the country to work. But Andrew Holness don't work as a government. Andrew Holness like to borrow and rely upon tax remittance. Yeah? So when I tell the people I'm in a church, but I would thank for Victoria Mutual, I don't know like you like to borrow. But, as a government, we are doing 2010. You never have to do nothing in 2010. Because you are the most borrowed government in the history of Jamaica. Your administration and Holness. Borrow the most money since you come in the government. For the last 9 years.
You have to show the people
You're not good.
You have to show the people them, yeah? So when him say this, so when him say I am a support program that went off track, okay. So him say them never bother, right? People.
Yeah.
When I play back this way, him say some of the IMF. Me I tell you say him never straight, him just lie, him do all kind of things, me I show you. Right, look here.
Now, the government of which I am a part started the engagement with the IMF.
Engagement. It's not an engagement, them go for borrow money. Them not have no money for run the government. Continue.
We did not complete the engagement with the IMF. The previous government, the government of the PNP, re-engaged with the IMF with a new.
Re-engage. So, you could have just cut off the IMF, or something. You could have just cut off the IMF, so you borrow and then lend some money and then you just cut off, and then at the PNP government have to re-engage. The IMF not deal with you. You have the money. You mash up the country, you sink it. I could look at something. That's why I say you can't trust him, Prem say yes, we failed to do this and that, and then the IMF cut we off. We mash up the country.
You know what talk with them fail for do, man, but we know what fail for do.
Eh?
They miss a bullet for part.
You know, say, make us show them with the IMF. God, yes. Say the IMF people, make we put it up. 2010. After that exchange in 2010, and yet another IMF supporting program that went off track in 2011. You hear right, the people? The country was on verge of economic meltdown. But the one is so good. People remember say these things documented, and you can just go on the IMF thing and look at it. If you depend on economic meltdown in 2011, because with them do, with no access to international capital. See it here. Why this guy come up and let chatting bag of bulls? We don't have the tablet down here. Una see that clear? Now look on it if you not see it clear.
No, put it up on the screen. It up on the screen.
Well, I need to not tell my man, well, I'm going to move this. Me think you not see it good enough. Let me put it up there. Hold on there. Una see it good? Una can't see it for yourself? You just go on the program, they're there. So I'm saying, no, we start fiscal discipline. Look what it said, people. Look front of Uno. That look like the IMF does, eh? The IMF now do nothing with them because them fail. They never have no discipline. Them are patacats. Patacat don't have discipline, brother. What that say, people? Eh? When this is a front of Uno, you can't see it. It's big enough for them can't see it live. When you can't see it, when you can't see it, you can't read it, don't it? When you answer no man, just
enlarge a bit more.
Enlarge it a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
It's big, but me know them supposed to can't see it, but me enlarge it a little bit. All right. When you can't see it now, see it there? You can't see it now, live?
Yeah, man, you can't see it now. Them can't read it.
After the debt exchange 2010 and yet another IMF support program that went off track in 2011, that not sound like fiscal discipline. The country was on the verge of economic meltdown with no access to international capital. Jamaica once again turned to the IMF in the spring 2013 that approach seems similar for financial support. The country done the country. Why this kind of spin things?
I remember I was a part of Bruce cabinet and mash up the country. You know?
Him tell the same was a part. Look, you know, with it preceding weak track record of reform. Weak track record. That sounds like somebody with fiscal discipline, brother.
No.
Eh? Significant budget financing from international budget financing. Me tell you, they never have the money. Remember
No
me
money.
at that to power, you know. With significant budget financing from international and development partners was that forthcoming. Jamaica need a second debt exchange and primary surplus of 7.5% of GDP to help stabilize the economy and address long-standing structural challenges. So the man then mash up the country. So when come up and attack you, so it's bullcrap. It's bullcrap, brother. We'll finish
Yeah,
this.
I give a Jim attack, man, because we know say.
Well said. It's documented. When say and where we are read and where the IMF have planned for them thing, no. Come on now, Andrew.
It not correspond. Where we have Andrew I said don't correspond. I remember we have the documents relating to that period of time. The Bruce Golden administration. The Bruce Golden administration went back to IMF after PG cut ties with IMF.
Yes.
Debt free the country. Them go back and start the borrowing. And they were not disciplined. And Andrew Wallet was a part of that Bruce Golden administration. They missed several quarters. Yeah, and so IMF cut them off because they were defaulting on the quarters then regularly, consecutively. So when Mama P come back in, Mama P and Peter Phillips, yeah, and the delegated team will go have to crawl. Them have to seek Maxine Walters' intervention in order for IMF even have any form of collaboration with them as it relates to borrowing to start back the economy. And when Mama P them was successful in getting a loan from IMF, IMF expected Jamaica to fail once again. But under the PMP administration, led by Portia Simpson Miller, Jamaica start to rise where it surprised even IMF.
Let me give you something else. The same leeching this. I'm show you how bad the place was. And they know everything recorded. Listen, these are things we only can look up on yourself and see from the IMF from anywhere else. The country going to meltdown, them put the country in a meltdown. But yes, tell them as a fiscal, you can't put a country in a meltdown. And I tell people, and you know, you're the liars thing wherever walk earth. You tell people, we start fiscal discipline, not father. But Nigel Clark come and say, go big up that and that. Hear this guy, yeah. Same leeching. Hear this, brother.
Finance Minister, Minister Peter Phillips said, Mike, this is just before we signed the IMF agreement. Mike, I will do anything to make sure we don't get back into this situation. Wow. Because I had to literally, figuratively crawl across the room on my belly to beg for help. I'll never put another generation of Jamaica through that.
This is our GLP. Remember the last part of this was Andrew Holness was the Prime Minister for a couple of months. This is how the GLP put the people and put the country through. And I'm telling when I talk about fiscal and we do the what? Nobody not talk about that because that not really set you up. We have to try draw up back and pay about the IMF and do what we do, you put you in a debt. That not run the country neither. See? But this when each and I tell you where Peter Phillips said, remember play it back.
I can remember back in 2013, the then Finance Minister, Minister Peter Phillips said, Mike, this is just before we signed the IMF agreement. Mike, I will do anything to make sure we don't get back into this situation. Wow. Because I had to literally, figuratively crawl across the room on my belly to beg for help. I'll never put another generation of Jamaica through that. We're too blessed to have done that. Yeah. So I do anything to make sure we don't get back in that situation.
No, remember just move that. But this is the Andrew Holness now. I said them start fiscal discipline. You know, this is different people. Them things are documented and there, but it's there in a document. It's there. So you know, so them make we have a meltdown. In 2011, he was a prime minister in the last part of the Bruce. He stepped down, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. Bruce stepped down. He was a prime minister. Him and Bruce share that. Same meltdown. So when he was a prime minister, we have actual meltdown. Meltdown. Default on the payment with the IMF. Meltdown. But him tell us a fiscal discipline our house and we and father. But you're still here. Nigel Clark come and give Peter Phillips and Portia them props. And you hear him leeching and tell us them physically go crawl. For put it back on track. That if you play, I will play Portia Simpson Miller, Mama Miller. I don't play at all. Because we have it. But I do these things, you know. You should tell us when we get the country, this or it's here. But the IMF, when you're going to IMF, you see the whole docket and everything with them.
It's the whole documents, yeah. But I mean,
you tell lie when you have the evidence from that.
Leeching did have to come say this, you know, and couldn't be the hypocrite, you know, because Film Bank on the verge of collapsing in NCB, you know.
Everything.
So I did have to come talk to him, talk. But just to show how Andrew lie, yeah, Leeching talk and talk in favor of the work where the People's National Party do. Nigel Clark talk and big them up same way and thank them. But yet still now see Andrew Holness I spin it round the other way. And I talk about fiscal discipline. Eh? And who not have the discipline from who have discipline. Andrew not have the discipline. So where fiscal discipline is concerned, Andrew could never measure up to that because Andrew as a boy in himself become a man. Don't have no discipline. Just look upon him lifestyle in a public. And it will reveal if this individual have anything named discipline. He's a rogue. And him carry out the lifestyle of a little ghetto youth gone in a parliament. You can't come from the ghetto boy and go in a parliament to rise to certain stardom and represent the parliament. Represent the people of your country. Locally and internationally. Make sure your name clean so you can stand proud anywhere you go. And drop a whole long bed anywhere you go right now. Because everybody know I'm a criminal. Yes, my brother.
I hear this. Come on. I know you have to everything, you know, I move one time all over the place.
Simpson Miller, that defense.
Look at the car him. Yes. Look at the car him. But I think them loaded in, man. Yes. Don't play this. Alright, so we pick up back that one. See, me soon pick up back that. Can I see that? Yes. Make that one. So I'm gonna play Mama P with the same thing she tell you how them mash up them wreck this. But don't go that the document, it's there. Everything right there. So you see, when them come out and tell lie like this and do it is there, that's what I tell you same other liars thing. That is something where you can't change, you can't hide it. It had IMF, it documented. Other people documented, so it documented. But you come and said fiscal discipline when you melt down the country. Literally melt down the country. Remember the country that have the money for kickstart it, you know. So they have to crawl up on them belly and go back to the IMF. Yes? But you come out and attack foolishness. Like, you know, like it's a gift of the gap, like you take people life for some plating. What happened to this guy, brother?
The man tell the officer, the prime minister, for a playground, man. The man not serious with the job where him have a man.
No.
You know, that's why you find him in that type of predicament. Yeah. And like to just tell lie. And I mean, running your country, you know, as something you're supposed to be transparent with, you know. Because you need your vote and them. But you lie to all your own supporters. It's bad. Because like you can't lie to one section of the people, you know. Everybody else you lie. And your governance affect everybody. It's only some of them stubborn to come admit it. But them feel the hell's a prank. And Andrew Holness. Them a suffer and more people them a suffer. But them afraid to come out come admit because them color prejudice.
The accomplishments of our government as she made her contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Gordon House on Tuesday. The Prime Minister came armed with information, rubbishing the opposition claims that the government has done nothing to stabilize the economy or improve the standard of living for Jamaicans since assuming office in 2012. Mrs. Simpson Miller argues that her government made the tough decisions to transform the economy with the assistance of the IMF and restored international credibility.
It has been a tough journey. There were many times along the way when many persons became discouraged and wondered if we would ever see the top of the mountain.
Hear this.
Today we can say that our economy has stabilized. The state of our country by the international community has been restored. And our confidence is rising as we reap success. The big three agencies that rate the economies of the world, Standard & Poor's, Fitch and Moody's, have kept a close watch. They all agree that we have been meeting or surpassing our macroeconomic targets.
She also criticized the opposition for what she termed their doom and gloom campaign. Mrs. Simpson-Miller insists there has been a marked difference since the PNP took over office from the JLP government in 2011.
A word to the wise. The Jamaican people are not fooled by the bluster of sound and fury signifying nothing.
She says the JLP's arguments that the economy isn't growing are unfounded.
The opposition continues to weave a tale that nothing is happening in the economy and that we are worse off. The highly influential Forbes magazine has named Jamaica as the best Caribbean country in which to do business.
The Prime Minister would, however, concede that the pace of growth is slow. However, she expressed full confidence in the government's economic reform program. Meanwhile, Mrs. Simpson-Miller poured cold water on the opposition leader's dramatics. During his budget presentation last week, Mr. Holness carried food baskets to Parliament, which he used to demonstrate the rapidly dwindling spending power of the Jamaican populace.
My friend, the opposition leader resorted to theatrics by bringing 3 baskets to this debate. When I introduced the food basket to Parliament many years ago, it was not meant to poke fun at the plight of the Jamaican people. I feel the pain our people are facing, and I know the difficulties. It is real. People's pain should never be exploited for cheap theatrics and political grandstanding.
And she also had this to say.
My greatest concern, though, is that the items in his food baskets were imported. I would have preferred if I had seen yam, dasheen, plantain, banana, breadfruit, peanut, red peas. If we did not pass the 7 IMF test, there would be nothing in the basket except perhaps.
Hear this. Read it again.
Nothing in the basket except perhaps eucalyptus oil.
Tanika Thomas reporting for Scene Correct.
That me tell you. And then we can't play a next one with her, but she'll tell you how them destroy the place. And them literally have to go beg. Beg.
Hey, Lonesome. Yeah. Let me just show the people my scenario where face Mama P, Peter Phillips, when them go to IMF. You see where they when Zelensky visit the White House for the first time, and when Trump and Vance back him up, what them do with him. Just them all when them leave from out of the Oval and go in at the place to go have lunch. You just them run him out. Him leave for him own. He was told to leave. Or something similar. Them this is just like how them disrespect Zelensky. I see him where when Mama P them go to IMF and a level of disrespect there, you know. Basically, you know. Them have to get a third party in Maxine Walters, the governor of California, to come lobby on their behalf, come put in a good word. Else Jamaica economy would have mashed up completely, ravished, splinter out. And lucky the election went in favor of the People's National Party. Because if Labour right to do that time, no way them could have kickstart the economy. Because the international lender wouldn't give them the money. So we don't know what they would have do. So by the skin of the teeth, the People's National Party saved Jamaica again from depression at that time. Not recession, depression. Because remember, there was no money to kickstart the budget will run the country itself.
No money.
Much less we go start turn the economy.
And you see what them
So
do, the fault for IMF in people, the World Bank and every other thing, not knowledge, you know, you're stuck.
You're blacklisted.
Yeah, so that them do. That's why I see them have to go and them have to call the thing the woman over there. So yes, and them have to do what them have to do. What's your name? Walters? What's your name?
Maxine Walters.
Yes. So them have to call Black Caucus. Have to go and put in a word and them have to kickstart it. But him now come out. And though you have everything documented, him still come out and attack foolishness.
Because the man is a pathological liar.
Eh?
The man is a pathological liar. Can't help himself from telling people I'm lying at Jamaica.
Yes.
And he must say that destroy in party. Because man not nobody, you know. Because criminal no care if you want to destroy him as long as him keep have a bag of money back up, you know.
Yes.
But him do him say destroy the party. That's why I say the people them around him, because them color prejudice. Them can't make him know, so look, this not help we going forward. This not mash you up as a party. But remember when we know, him clamp all of them in a corruption, so you respect none of them can't talk.
Well.
And one of them tainted.
Well, people, tonight, so we are deliver, you know what, it's my wear my boots jacket. And he might have think that one like a jeans, but he have him 2 pockets here.
Jacket them and pocket them there.
You know, see them? Yes.
Yeah, man. Man, right.
Yes, modern boots jacket. Me have my boots.
Yeah, man.
I boots jacket me I wear. You might have something where, might not, yes, but you have that. Just a notice, though. We have to deliver this to them, man. You see? Yeah, we have to deliver this to them. The guy too lie, brother. Him too lie. And him feel, remember when him not supposed to be on the ballot? And a joke.
No.
And joke. You see, that's why I tell you, say, the one of them to get fired, you know. Because when you're looking at the Westminster, when you're looking at Westminster itself, right? When the woman did name the other day, she get fired.
Liz Truss.
Eh? Liz
Truss.
Them fired her. How long she do?
Couple of weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Then a prime minister. I remember I like them run something. So when you have a cabinet, remember I'm not enough for them, the cabinet. Now I'm not confident in only them fire him, you know. I them resign. So them have fire him, you know, from the cabinet now I'm not confident. So I'm like up there. So the cabinet fire him. In party moving. So the party will blame the party to keep a man. You remember, you know, this is the same Andrew will came out and said, when they go to Big Mama, I said the ultimate leader, this is my goal in the talk, you know. You can't have dual citizenship. And we know say an arms house, them a bring up. Arms house. Because one Colonel Charles' daughter still have visa, you know. Still have a citizenship, you know. No visa. One of them daughter, one of them, the one don't carry.
Yeah, man, still have a green card, man.
No, still have no citizenship. So no give it up. One upon it. So one of them daughter, one of Colonel daughter still have paper. And enough of them have paper. The guy down there is Israeli, the one down there where I run against Hassan. But them want to move. Him still a Israeli. And enough of them still have them paper. So when you turn to Mark Golin, and them said, remember, you know, them say my beating tick first. Again, tired say it. No, them say things serious. Saying, so them come and draw a card. Them come and I get, no, not yeah, Michelle, yes. One of them still have. See? Them come and I draw a card. Then Andrew Holness himself come out and him said, you know, ultimate leader. Remember, anybody can turn a prime minister. From somebody go push you up there, you know, elevate yourself again. So not like something. Because remember, you know, when Bruce pick him up, you know, Bruce pick up the verse and Bruce bash up Jamaica. Him me blame.
Yeah, man.
Him me blame. Because if him load, make it when you have all this, I remember say, well, him wanna have a little more dignity. I him now have no class. Can have gunman pass to feed him. You can't licky so one guy got think gunman pass, I couldn't give me nothing to drink. See? So him have gunman pass to feed him and say, you're not dead yet. I'll do it with it pan camera, you know the idiot. It name me not the idiot. Me not drink that from him. I say, me not drink it. I see what he can't give me nothing to drink. See, but them take it. You understand? See? But I better make sure go on. I better make him go on. But you put that one here. The lioness thing. But try to twist thing. I don't go to I give up the gap. Remember this chart, you know. Overrun him. So go keep
arena, man.
I push out Sha by the way. I make sure
overrun.
You know.
Him overrun the leadership election, you know. Up arena, you know. Carry 7 bus load of thugs with him.
Yes.
Him a garbage. 7 bus load of thugs against your own party opponent. Run where all the people them we are. You have to lift up. People have to lift up. It took nearly an hour before order was restored. And from then, there was the sign to Jamaican woman abroad that this man was not fit for purpose and was never even surplus to requirement. We look and we see a rogue Dan, a masquerade as politician in our country. Gangsterism, him pull off at the shop arena. Bring 7 bus load of people. Come invade the space. And go out with the antics and win the runoff between him and Ardeshop and the leadership of the party. So even that's so, he instigate violence. And he never conduct himself as a
Andrew
man.
Michael Holness on Sunday, November 10, beat his contender Audley Fitz-Albert Shaw to retain his post as leader of the 70-year-old Jamaica Labour Party. From very early, delegates turned out at the National Arena in Kingston, eager to cast their ballots, and there was widespread support for both Shaw and Holness.
I believe in Andrew. With Andrew, we have no fear. Andrew is here.
When Holness arrived on the grounds 30 minutes before the close of polls, his fans grew even more excited. However, the elections would not go as smoothly as planned. At one point, officials of the Electoral Office of Jamaica had to abandon their posts when Labourites wearing Holness labeled t-shirts overran the voting center.
7 busloads of people who are not delegates of this party. Mr. Holness joined them up there and walked through the crowd, overran the whole place, went down to the area for registration, overran that area. The electoral supervisors had to leave and abandon their station, and there was disruption for half an hour until we had to restore it and allow some more people to vote. Okay? What he has done is irresponsible and is outrageous and is unworthy of him as leader of the Jamaica Labour Party.
That out of the way, Team Shaw was soon in celebration mode when Warren Newby brought news that they were in for the win. But that celebration would be short-lived as Holness was declared the winner by 692 votes.
The winner of this election with 2,704 votes is Andrew Michael Holness.
Go outside. Outside. So this year, you shall have to talk about him. So for morning, you know nothing about him. Nothing.
Then if Sha
did load this and now come pick him, just pick out that one and put him out, that Bruce smash up the country. Bruce smash up the country. Make it run out for run. Because when him just cut up in on me, baby, right now, what am I do? What am I do right now? I know I can't win the election. So I put people like, no, some people have go up prison and them things. They might put people like, for say, if anything, you know, once as a leader. So I push out everybody would go on Sha. And who this and who that, and I put in, who am I put in? That him I do.
Marion.
Yeah, man.
In my rearrange, but all the way my rearrange, now go in favor of him, Because no man can run for leader a party, when you're there prison, And that Andrew now get nine ticket, Andrew feel like this prison thing is a waiver. No, a straight prison, brother. Nothing to do with no waiver, we not waive nothing. I remember get a little pretty sentence, like no house arrest, You have the proper prison time, you have big time criminal. I'm telling you, say a long time you at large, you should have come up a long time. But because we country now run right, you allow your freedom. Yeah, and you can't even rein in yourself because you feel like you're the ultimate leader. Well, we know we don't have no ultimate leader in Jamaica because we don't go down the road of dictatorship. So even that shit you chat out of your mouth. But because you like to be bold and presumptuous, you come out with such narrative as ultimate leader. Ultimate leader means you can't move until you are moving. But we sure know we have a constitution that run concurrently with people in office and give you a 5-year window period. And then we go to the poll. So we don't have nothing named ultimate leader in our country. But we know your style. And we know you well want to introduce dictatorship role and leadership in our country. We are tight and have to jam some dagger in that heart and push you back with that style. Yeah? Because we see that move, you want army personnel around you, and you want militarize Jamaica. We look every minute the soldiers them out on the street and we not fight war. We don't have civil war. We have some little sporadic outbreak. We are uno instigate because you like to do something behind the scene, Because you want to seek relevance to what you do. But we know you create them up there and them name there and then you send out the soldier because you want to vindicate your policy to have soldier out in the society. Even when the opposition leader make you know so well. We not vote in favor of no more state of emergency. You still go and institutionalize it because you want to militarize Jamaica. But from Titan start take you up on that subject there and beat you, because you kind of ease off. Because you couldn't bring militarization to Jamaica. And you can't be the ultimate leader in Jamaica because you're a crap leader to begin with. You don't have no standing to represent Jamaica and Jamaicans. Because look what you're doing at your own party leadership. You overrun the place, 7 bus load where you can't 7 bus load go do. And look what you carry 30 minutes before close half time. So you plan it out, And you invade the space, disrupt the space. And you're looking at a friend, rape a friend again die. You have him announce you're the leader. Eh? So we know we want to work towards it. But we have something eminent for curtail for no objective. Yeah, we have a thing named prison. It a stop on it a grind on to a halt and a lavish life. We don't want to live in a retirement. Because we have to get back with loot, we want to steal, No 2 ways about it. So me I sound the trumpet. So to take the knives one hear I come from the trumpet, the sound. Take it. Because remember, me know the real prime minister of the Jamaica when them take office. I'm going to deal with it. No 2 ways about it. Because we want to take from Jamaica. Jamaica need it. We need that money to clear off some of with 2.3 trillion. We need most of the asset them on upload to foreign investors. We need that money there with us go back. We must over there, After and sell the hotel, undervalue it, At the time, he was minister without portfolio. He had a right to do and do. But you now run the place and a gangsterism and danmanship. Yeah, I don't know if I you hard and you don't have to tell him something, you know. Because you call yourself the ultimate leader. Some of the things people that really go behind your back. So I know say you play a part in that, Andrew. Again, tight talk where you tell him to do it. Jamaica Airport Authority money, you know. You tell him to put that first rock, $450 million Jamaican dollars. That not come back, you know. So we want to know all the money they just leave and gone and never return. Some money left up at NHT, $650 million, gone, and it not come back. Money left, and that gone to a private individual, you know. And there is more where you take and put in SSL, National Insurance and all the agency there. Whole heap of money you take from government agency and stuff it in a SSL and crash SSL here and your friend. Then money don't go back to them agency there. So Andrew Holness, you have a whole heap of Jamaican taxpayers' money sit down on. And it would be unwise for us not to ask you or demand back that money. How can we have a prime minister from 2021 in statutory declaration cannot be certified? I don't think the Integrity Commission even asked him to submit the last one. Kabun asked him to submit nothing, you know. Because remember, you have me in a court, so we just make you want to play a game where you have played. Because when the right time come, you know me, I come down and you with some sledgehammer. Because you're not supposed to go around the ice, you know. Because you're lunatic. Yeah? Me know Justice Pantan, you know. Farmer DPP, you know. Me know me allow a little piece of trash like you to come go around thing, you know. So when you are going with, you know, we have some harsh penalty waiting on you. And I'm telling you, Andrew Holness, tonight, it's not long in coming. Yeah. It's only you are delaying the process, you know, by not calling the general election. And I know that is one of the reasons, primary reason why you won't call the election, because you know you're going to lose. And you know all those are going to tumble down on you. And many more you conglomerate them around you, all those are going to tumble down on them too. Again, tired and all of them bars. Queenie, Big Mama, Robertson. Hey, me see I try, but you want to build a new prison. Lord, scrap that, you know. Because you're not going on a new facility, you know. You have to go in at the same dungeon them where you have to use them, you know. And that's where you have to go. Because I remember UK, that half of a bill of prison, I want to reject. I want to reject that offer. And so no want the money, because I want to belly, we don't have a drink cut for money, you know. Because you never use your consideration and look and see the prisoner them are living in some slavery days building, brick building, old, rundown facility. You reject the offer for the new state of the art prison and say money. What happened? Now you are planning to build prison because your time I come to go to prison. We're not going to allow you for that, you know. You have to go taste somewhere where the youth them got taste. You have to hold a fiscal too. You and your friend them have to know what a fiscal look like. You have to know how the prison cell them smell. You have to watch John Cry eat round the back too. I want to you. And you have to make sure you know so you line up and go with a shower. Because you can't be no different, you know. Remember, he's a Jamaican by birth. And this is what Jamaican have to offer to prisoners in our country. That type of facility, run down. Yeah, so you have to go face the music. You're hanging tired and go the way every time. James Robertson and the whole of them, Joggis them. Yeah, some raper guy. And them facilities them we want make sure no so about experience the life in them place there. Yeah? Go look for a drunk or jacket around the back I eat from the rubbish bin around there. Because drunk or jacket didn't feel up around there too, you know. Yeah, man, then end up with false address, man. That a prison term right away, you know. You breach the electoral protocol by giving false address, so that come with prison time too. I remember you mix up in enough more. Everybody where Andrew Holness draw around him have to be corrupted, you know. And you know what? Nobody clean around him, you know. The other time Andrew go around clean people, that's why we ask them for running when I wouldn't go in a church, you know. But we don't know them have that drunk in a church, you know. No man will have them type of level of criticism surrounding kind of my church and my pastor. The world knows Andrew Holness a thief, but yet still them have him around there. I smell up the place with criminality. You don't use you don't bring up criminality up this so I talk to the whole congregation. About the pastor, about the church, when they have Andrew, they start talk to the people. Andrew don't nobody to talk to nobody. Andrew to go communicate with prison and reason with prison or sit down and share time with prison. And just feel at home in our prison. Because that I feel destiny and that the man work for, you know. No 2 years about it, you know. In my lifetime, I broke. Me never see a prime minister so thief like Andrew Holness. Never. Me never even hear about none. Either. This guy a thief and Jack the Ripper and the whole of them combined, you know. Him thief than all of them, man. Not even Henry Morgan thief like Andrew Holness, you know. I remember that was Henry Morgan profession. Andrew outdone Henry Morgan. Henry Morgan, they don't have to wait for a ship. Andrew don't wait for nothing. Andrew just chop anything come across him. Any money come to Jamaica and chop up that like butcher man. And leave the taxpayers to take up the burden. Generation upon generation have to face this, and it will tell Jamaican people tonight. This is one simple crime that Andrew Holness commit. Me say from people that thief in Jamaica, you combine all of them wealth with them thief. It don't add up to Andrew Holness yet. Them use the thief some little small money just to put food on them table. And the thief money with it lean in bank account. Lean it the way it is. Remember the man have 28 account, you know. And we almost buying a tree and it gone nearly 500 million, half a billion. Just three, you know. So you still have another 25, look at it. It's another 8-fold that. So when we reach up to them, how much we ever see? What's going to be the total? Then when this man gets money from all of a sudden. Eh? When no other prime minister at him practice will spend more time in a public life, not half the breed of money and job. And practicing a work harder than this garbage job. Can you see practice work, you know? I see them all at different practice work as it relates to JUTC, where them are institutionalized after them damage and destroy Jamaica Omnibus Service, JOS. See how I do that in the 80s. And you see how long it take practice to bring back a national transport. What we see them I don't know? Have Chinese flag and a Jamaica flag on the side of the bus. Spray up the seat them in that green and put on golden dragon. Me know golden dragon don't for legally. And there's some know one golden dragon. You know about no golden dragon. Me never see a bus with a sign mark golden dragon. Andrew Holness are garbage people in Jamaica. We know so Andrew Holness do. Andrew Holness are get Chinese the country. And down the north, down the north, so we are going. I'm telling you to start boycott the Chinese them in Jamaica. Start go back to the corner shop then. Sometimes we have to bear a little pressure to release greater pressure. Boycott them, man. Then we have to go back to China, you know, and the business will come back to Jamaica. All these wholesale and restaurant and supermarket. Them that business where Jamaican can undertake. All we have to do is put it out there. We have people in the diaspora can combine together and form consortium. We can run these entities. We don't need no Chinese to be dealing with micro and macro business in our country. Them are thieves. Me I tell the world, Chinese them. Them are smooth criminal. Cause you know, slow them at it, you know, until it gone. You can imagine highway. I carry a 50-year lease. 50 years, you know, half a century. And Jamaica, then you say slavery, that modern day slavery, you know. Jamaica can work hard every day to pay Chinese for that. Then they walk a 30-year concession. How much 100-acre land gone? Piece of a botanical garden chop off in there. Them in our street I dress up and I celebrate. Eh? And them are participate in a national stadium in a Gangala festival. What can go so? These people have to move, man. No two ways about it. Because me know when you see the yellow bus them come down, you know. First of all, them call it Chichi bus. Because parties to bring them in. When them win, the bus them the name Chichi bus again, the bus them name yellow bus. But who have more chichi in them cabinet than them? And them have the most chichi. Them have chichi look bad. And both them have chichi spread out. Remember them are brain and land in New Kingston, you know?
Yeah, man. You mean termite? Termite, right? You mean termite? Them have the most termite, right?
Well, yeah. You understand? But chichi I want termite, you know. Nyam out board, you know. Nyam wood, you know.
Yeah, man.
Remember chichi over feed for wood, you know.
Yeah, man.
Chichi only feed for wood.
Termite.
So we have to give them the right title tonight. Them are chichi, man.
Yes.
Them are more chichi. But to them want, you know, make themselves look good like them always do. And have to run BPR, them call it yellow bus. Yeah, but now you come square to see them green. You never know them come with blue originally. Them come with blue seat. Nobody know why you colorize. Nothing in Jamaica. Look on that. Garbage that. That a garbage. I'm a want to know if civic group in a Jamaica and see that I know so them to stand firm against this garbage around the world is institutionalized our country. What Chinese flag do alongside Jamaica flag?
It's wrong.
We are not even neighbor.
Yeah, man.
When the Cuban in there do the work when they have to come and Cuban in there do them same work kind of construction work. People need to know that, you know. Yeah, but we never see a Cuban flag against a Jamaican flag. But look over here, look man, in front of we now, under this garbage administration, this nasty regime, this corrupted government. Look what we have seen. This is disrespect to the core. You will never go to China and see a Jamaica flag panel up to them bus. So Andrew Holness no good. Andrew Holness a puppet. Him a yo-yo. And him represent the alleyway where you see about it out under Reagan administration. Right now, Andrew are the alleyway in a Jamaica to jump and Ruby. Him can't stand up in my office. Boom! Him and them boys them because them are criminal. And a United States stick them up. And them have to surrender and bow. And I sell out the country. You understand? So Jamaican, be wise, be cognizant. Yeah, be alert to these garbage and this corruption. Reject this nasty regime once and for all and give up the PNP a clean sweep come September. And I yield back to the moderator of the program.
Yeah, but this wrong, you know, melting pot. You shouldn't have all them kind of thing you run, but them know so these things wrong. Nobody have to tell them. This shouldn't go on. You can't buy. You can't buy a car, you put your flag on the car. That means a car. You can't do that. No vehicle Jamaica no make a Jamaica. Them not come down with them flag people put flag on it like this a magnet. You can't do this. But then people like the Chinese because they want, you know, do them focus and do all kind of little things. Back to you know, start thing with Janko jacket when him get 1,800 in a 3 o'clock. At time they promise him I go home 10 o'clock. And when you look, me see dark father-in-law now, I will lamp on the woman and she say, let go off of me and look on this.
She's not supposed to come and dance.
No, back up, you got wrong. Back supposed to come out of the car and go straight in a police. You must see. Where they are?
Come on, man, we're not fools.
At the election, me run.
Yeah,
You know?
yes.
Oh.
She's not supposed to come and dance.
No, back up, you got wrong. Back supposed to come out of the car and go straight in a police. You must see. Where they are?
Come on, man, we're not fools.
At the election, me run. I never see this yet. Oh, joking thing on the pan. See if your box in there, any feeling where you want to put your box in there, put in the president of the carry them out.
Junior.
Why not?
Come here, sir.
Diane, where you there?
I go for box to that, sir.
Them police, yeah. The presiding officer got back. Me never see box of ground back in a EOJ. Eh? Me downstairs. Me no want nobody touch me. Me want to box them. Go in the office.
Look out for the one and that father-in-law. It feels small, so people. It feels publicly. 1 cent. Yeah, you know. Treat them and treat the people because they want to go stuff the box. Yeah.
Police, yeah. The presiding officer got back. Me never see box of ground. Box of going in a EOJ. Eh? Me downstairs. Me no want nobody touch me. Me want.
Come and say the director is right. Before you come and say no, the box will come in. The director is right. You know what a woman on. Yeah, the woman to drunk. Because she knows that father-in-law. Yeah.
I go for box to that, sir.
Them police, yeah. The presiding officer got back. Me never see box of ground. Box of going in a EOJ. Eh? Me downstairs. Me no want nobody touch me. Me want to box them. Go in the office. Me not supposed to box them. That's wrong.
No 7A, no 7Z. Church studies. Kind of A again in the alphabet.
I didn't cross the floor, man.
A 7Z web studies. The people see they don't take you out of politics and have you like a, you know, like you're one of them, you know, servant. Like church.
Yeah, man.
In a EOJ. Eh? Me downstairs. Me no want nobody touch me. Me want to box them. Go in the office. Me not supposed to box them. Me not in a this.
The fish head this. The fish head this.
Yeah, man, I am, man. But loan some. What's too much of them have done this, sir? One little by-election.
Yes.
When the one of these hierarchies are down here,
no, this
is just a by-election.
But
the people doing that bad.
No, but no, then you box them. No, I tell council don't send me no without the.
It's a goddamn disgrace, no.
Because that disgrace.
Yes, man. That them have planned to go stuff them back. Remember, you know, them have in a 3 o'clock. Them only have 1,800. When they all get 10,000 out of 41,000. 10,000 with it 1,800. So they're going to stuff it up and put it to like 4,000 and then that no land by it same way.
No land by it same way.
You understand?
But remember, I know the cash alone them breach it, you know. With Mr. Road and Portland bars and polling station open till night, you know.
When people never stand firm against these foolishness. And by the way, I'm going to play this right as well. See? Play this here, so.
Transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it.
Anywhere else they get fired, Prime Minister nothing. You don't follow or you open an account with no money. And say you never have a account, but yesterday you say I collect money from this place same way. This don't make no sense.
No sense.
Yes. Play it again.
Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And you know the number one concern is what happened to.
It's bad, do I know?
Very bad.
This bad again. You get.
And no matter how much people call for Andrew Holness to come address it all, no, the man can't come.
And him do go on and still tell lie. That's why I tell them in the US, don't give him 1 cent. Don't.
You mad? Finger cement that. You can't get finger cement money. You can't make Andrew come trickle with no charity organization. Andrew is a prime minister.
Yes.
So we don't want no charity. Andrew don't need charity. 3 bank accounts reveal 473 million.
Yeah.
You understand? And them have 25, but we don't check yet. And member of asset as well.
Well, I know. Who this? Carlington. We don't want to send you outside, you know. On the frozen like for a year. Remember? Yes. Yeah. No, you see the dog and your mother, you talk about your mother not there, Carlington and your father, man. When you just go away, man, you're nastiness, man. Go away, man. You're germs, man. Go away, man. You think your mother around here, so you talk. Your mother not around here, you know, say some man around here, so. And a big mama, I'm not there around here, so. So your mother, they will find your mother, man. Yes. You understand? What happened to you? Your germs. Move. Yes. All right. So we get back on this. So outside, man.
You know about them big.
I don't know why you go take one to you. Go find Big Mama and fish it just for your mama. That in a one. Yes.
Big Mama would have been much of more benefit to him in our night than him come around and arrest. Yeah, Big Mama can benefit, you know. Big Mama can lock you between him leg and supply your body with some heat, you know. Yeah, man, some steamy heat from Big Mama. Just lock you between him leg, them, man.
I look one on the boat.
So you find Big Mama, man, you find a more comfortable space than the Sunday night, man. Don't come around and say.
They could knock it now. So, terms like, you know, it don't make no sense. Don't type around here. We're not filthy. We don't want to around here, so we're not filthy. And then, you know, so I'm not going to get style. I remember a Big Mama actually go back to Big Mama, man. Go to a Big Mama. I remember 2 men that want to have Queenie and Big Mama. Just go to them, man. I'm going to drink tea.
Yeah.
Don't come on here. Right?
I have a stepmother named Long Tongue too.
And a style.
Don't leave out them stepmother when you Long Tongue.
Yes. Now send them back to them.
You forgot them stepmother when you Long Tongue. You lonesome?
Yes.
What about them stepmother Terry Long Tongue?
Yeah. So on a parent.
Them have a stepmother named Terry Long Tongue, you know.
Melting pot of them mama, me I send them back to Big Mama and Queenie. And them mama now have not about them because when they go to Queenie, Queenie make them climb out. Stay around this.
Yeah.
Come on, so come here to this, you know. Yes? Yes. So now come on here, sir. Yes, not a place where you play with one here, sir. We not play with people. Yes? Yes. So me just tell you, I do it nicely right now, I'm polite. I do it politely. Yes. See you go deal with your mama, go run a Big Mama. Make Big Mama teach on the table manners. Yeah, can't remember when I'm fully done, you know. The one that was just right, because I bet you one of them here, you know. I bet you one of them here just come right that took a while. Them just teach it out for just right something, but one of them here, it is scratch, but it not no sense neither. Me not ask one of them, look here, I'm going to show you something. I one of them that took a while. One of them where it's scratch, but it really not no sense. Most of them can't scratch neither. See them here? Soon here, I want this. I pass this. Watch this.
Well, if you're going to do a top scene, you have to cut his belly or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
How many autopsies have you ever done? Will you consider doing one?
Well, I would like to. I would like to.
You know, say you link, me know say you this, you know. Me know say you when you talk about autopsy, you know. No come on as a man, just go somewhere else with the autopsy kind of writing, man. Kind of no sense neither. See that? Are you this, man?
Autopsy? Well, if you're going to do autopsy, you have to cut his belly or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
How many autopsies have you ever done? Will you consider doing one?
Well, I would like to. I would like to do one, but like the money is not available.
So you would like to do an autopsy?
Well, I would like to do it.
People, I tell your father Andrew Holness, hey, me don't want to come on and come put nothing but on your side, you know. Don't do it. I bet you him this was that's right. The one on the nasty one.
I think so.
Him one can just burn him. Him just burn him. Yeah, I pay them for Holness. So them like go on, I mean I know what.
But when I'm alone, some him chest that must burn if him so up underneath Big Mama. Where am I doing this? It must be in a chest.
He want to do autopsy. Can you imagine this? The people.
What is an autopsy?
Okay. Like the money is not available.
So you would like to do an autopsy?
Well, I would like to do it. Yeah, because right now I don't feel my stomach. I'm not sleeping, and my stomach burn me a lot. Because sometimes when I eat, sometimes when I bend down, my stomach gets to burn me.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Do you know what is an autopsy?
Okay, I'm sure I know the autopsy, of course.
What is it?
Autopsy?
Remember this? You want us come over here. Remember, say, flavor them to them young. You in face them I go be. Remember, flavor them do this, you know. Andrew Holness first.
Read.
Well, Greed and Flavor. Them was education minister, you know. Yes. Them. Try them. Them do this to them young people here. See that?
It's like
you come and go.
Autopsy. There's an autopsy, you have to be specific.
Yeah. What is an autopsy?
Autopsy. Autopsy. Autopsy.
Autopsy, yeah. What is an autopsy?
Be specific what type of autopsy there is. Or all of autopsy. So you have to be specific.
Okay. Well, just generally, what is an autopsy?
That's what I'm saying. There's a whole lot of autopsy. You have to be specific.
Okay.
What type of autopsy or whatever you want to talk about now.
But generally, if you had to give me a general definition, what is a normal autopsy?
I'm not sure now.
Okay, that's okay. It's basically a test conducted on a deceased person. How much % alcohol is there in water?
There in water? Let's say 70%.
70.
No, sir.
How did you get the 17%?
Eh?
How did
17? 70.
70? Oh, 70, not 17. How did you get 70?
Oh, me get 70. Yeah. I just feel like a 70.
Okay.
The 100 can't go, it go too strong, it over strong. Yeah. You know? That's why I just say, 70. Yeah.
Maybe too strong. Okay. Give me a word that rhymes with the word China.
China, vagina.
But that's all one them know. And I'm a Big Mama, you know.
That's the only word I can think about. How much % alcohol is there in water?
80%.
No, sir.
20%. How much % alcohol is there in water?
How much % alcohol?
Yeah.
There is in water?
Yeah. How much %?
I don't know. I think me have got Google this. You have got give me some service.
Okay, go ahead.
You have got give me some service. So maybe I have got give me some hotspot for Google this. Because I'm not sure.
A 22-seater vehicle can hold how many people?
What kind of vehicle?
A 22-seater vehicle can hold how many people? Humans.
No, just say somebody can hold.
At them, you see it, not even the school. See, I got to shut down school and hospital and them thing then in the 80s. Andrew come the worst.
Mash it up.
Come on, man. You know, so much money move from them place, man.
Somebody can hold. Like a 7-seater, like. 7 people you can hold.
15. Huh? 15.
Okay, so a 22-seater vehicle can hold how many people in total?
15.
15.
What about if it was a 23-seater? How many persons can it hold then?
23 people.
It all depends if them slim or fat, can hold up to all about 18, 19 people, slim people.
A 22-seater vehicle can hold how many human beings?
A 20 what that?
A 22-seater vehicle can hold how many human beings?
22, mother say 42.
Yeah,
Why? How you right?
Because a 22 vehicle, you say?
No, a 22-seater vehicle.
22-seater vehicle. 22-seater vehicle. Let's say 42. Let's say 42.
42. All right. In 5 seconds, can you tell me the 11th month of the year?
Negative.
No.
What is the 11th month of the year?
I said no, negative.
Okay, but try. I'm not going to give you 5 seconds then. What is the 11th month of the year?
Negative.
What is the first month of the year?
It depends. I said negative because it depends how you interpret it.
Okay.
Some people interpret it differently from others. Yeah. In the Muslim world is a different.
Okay. What about the 11th month of the year? What is the 11th month of the year?
Well, like I said to you, in the Muslim world, they interpret the thing differently.
Yes. Yeah. What is an autopsy?
Hey, brother. Hey, me no want to the run now. Only this, I make me draw this. Yeah. I only make me draw this. Them kind of people follow Andrew Holness.
Yeah, man.
Stop. Country not
bad, I mean, Andrew must see that, because I'm like to watch social media. You must realize, well, then this is the result of people like Ruel Reid himself and Favour Williams. Because when you look at the youth there, you see, just what him supposed to leave school or still have a school. So him come through them period of time, in the administration, running the education ministry. But them wrap it out, clean it out, teacher them leave, so them youth are not left with nothing. You understand? An empty skull him have, empty skull, nothing in another youth skull. And it's sad. Because this Prime Minister promised them youth a first world country. But them youth couldn't take on a first world country because maybe they couldn't read a road sign. He wouldn't know where I go. You understand? Him can't sign his name probably. No disrespect youth, but when we hear you say, yeah, but just jot it down to this. Because I know enough people can't write them name and can't read their name. Can't spell it, they just don't know them name. They don't know it by word of mouth. But can't put it on paper on them own terms. If a man says spell your name, he can't spell it. But this is the result of bad governance and stagnated society. Remember, Andrew Holness, the backbone of your country, the youths. You have to educate the youth then to a higher standard than what we see as so. This laughable, this interview that was conducted, it have me laughing. Because of you and your bad governance and your desire to rip off the education sector. I remember you had to do it long time before you were Prime Minister. You had to do it from under Bruce Golding administration when he was the Minister of Education. Yeah. First of all, you want your friend Gavin a whole heap of contract. Then you drop Ruel Reid as a consultant. Then when you left now, you put him in a your position and you take over the country. You start run it to a wreck. That's Ruel Reid can take out 55 million and use a little granny to set it up, the account in her name, and she go draw the money. And all grandma achieve is 30,000. Then a chauffeur will carry around them youth, them Ruel Reid youth, was also drawn into the corruption. So the man a caterer, all them things, and them things are there before nasty straight pipe, because she had the full evidence. And Royal Reed still at large.
No offense. Chance of what? Boss, I'm waiting, and this is your last chance. This is the last chance I'm giving you. So I'm asking you to spell the word it.
U-R-O-N.
You are what?
O-N-E.
U-R-O-N-E, it? Sir, spell it. It.
O-N-O.
Sir, look for me when I spell it.
N. It's N-O-U-R.
Sir, speak up.
N-O-U-R-E.
N-O-U-R-E, it.
This Andrew, come on now. No, young people, them all over the place. I it, they don't tell me spell it now. It.
Chance of what? Boss, I'm waiting, and this is your last chance. This is the last chance I'm giving you. So I'm asking you to spell the word it.
U-R-O-N.
You are what?
O-N-E.
U-R-O-N-E, it? Sir, spell it. It.
O-N-O.
Sir, look for me when I spell it.
N. It's N-O-U-R-E.
Sir, speak up.
N-O-U-R-E.
N-O-U-R-E, it. You want a raslick. Eh? You got jail. You got jail.
Go back again and listen again. This is what Andrew.
Chance of what? Boss, I'm waiting, and this is your last chance. This is the last chance I'm giving you. So I'm asking you to spell the word it.
U-R-O-N.
You are what?
O-N-E.
U-R-O-N-E, it?
Have you heard that?
Sir, spell it. It.
O-N-O.
Sir, look for me when I spell it.
N. It's N-O-U-R-E.
Sir, speak up.
N-O-U-R-E.
N-O-U-R-E, it. You want a raslick. Eh? You got jail. You got jail. Make sure call the shift.
This is how the place cannot joke me make. I damn ya Andrew like. When you see where I want and the police in my video to put it up well. Me never gonna say nothing because you drive. You can't read a sign there. You don't know it. Come on now. We need some intervention. Yeah, we need something. So instead of this
divine intervention, divine intervention, not only some, but divine intervention. No, this is a serious indictment on the whole administration. No two ways about it. Because one of your priorities to educate the nation, you know, to begin with that, so you have to get good workers, good skilled people, professional coming through the ranks of education. But the man them spend can't regard.
Well, people, don't give no free commercial around here, you know. Please, Shami, no free commercial. No free. You remember move the comment in Shami. Yeah, but no give no free commercial. People feel nice, you know. Yes. Yeah, because we don't do that around here, you know. I'm bad with Black Star. No free commercial, man. You don't know that when I do free commercial. No, listen. No free promotion or something. Nothing. You no mess. Yeah. No, we are it. I do wrong thing that, you know, man. Black Star, I forgot look for you, you know. Wrong thing press with Black Star just now. See? But no free commercial, you know. Not do free commercial, please. Yes, lady, yeah.
Yeah, man, as me I say, you know, this bad overall, you know, and I mean, we are Jamaican, I mean, you know, we privileged to education because we grew up in Michael, man, the time when education was commodity free. You don't have to buy education, you don't have to pay for it free. Michael Manley roll out that program. Remember, you know, No parents not to worry out to send them people to school. And on top of that, you have also have an extended learning institution as in the library. It come to you. You go in the library, you go read some other books different from your textbook, your normal textbook. But and all this them like when the country in other state here, the young minds them. Because them can capture it with a little guns and a little box phone and a $2,000. Yeah, and get them vote. And then shove them one side till the next election period come around. But we not have that, belief so our people supposed to be in that situation in a modern time, 21st century. Yeah, we youth them can't spell it. Them don't know about autopsy. Man want money to go do autopsy. 22-seater van vehicle can hold 7 and 1 to 15. 23-seater hold 42. Water have 70% alcohol. All them suck their next one to 80% alcohol in the water. No, man, that don't look good, man, from Jamaica, man, going forward, man.
It's bad, man, it's bad, it's bad.
We gone way back beyond even when the Arawak Indian them did there in Jamaica. Because I know if you catch an Arawak Indian right now, you can't tell us no rum in the water.
That me attack.
Got alcohol and rum, you know. Yeah, so it's bad. But this rests solely at the hands of Andrew Holness. Yeah? Rowan Reed and Flavor Williams. Them three that we can look on and know them rip off education ministry. Yeah? Because you know one day me there at my place here and get a phone call and you talk to an individual. Now call them name or identify. Just leave UTech. And I work on Ministry of Education around a university. And when the youth are telling me they want him to do, a crime,
Yeah.
As an auditor going there, they want him fix the numbers there. And me I say, you don't do that. No make no man bribe you and tell you not about you or nothing. Don't do it. And him say, yeah. You understand? So we know how the ministry that run from a long time. And I don't joke people when they hear me I tell you this, We just don't want to identify the individual. Serious thing me I telling about. Him just go there and them want use him to fix figures so them can do what them do. So we know from a long time to the education sector have a disease. Yeah, when it comes to theft, that ministry there come like it's easy if you take away the money. Because remember, education money, and I like it to go buy goods, I just something to keep the sector running. Yeah? To pay the personnel them and pay. Make sure no say at school, if them have bench when need repair or chairs, you spend that. Yeah, them painting one for a school, you paint it. I saw that money there and I like it buy goods, That's why them find it so easy to take the money. Yeah? That is how them find it so easy. Because I carry less accountability, the only time you're going to realize there's something wrong. I went like you see the teacher them leave and I'm tell you the condition where them are work on that. Other than that, you can't know. You have to interview these teachers and tell you where them are go through. And you say, okay. So the money there in the sector, then you hear Rowan Reed now got with 55 billion. Then you hear Flavor she take up 11, somewhere around there. So then you know Andrew Holness him chop a big whack off of it. Him run out of contract. So he mash it up. Yeah? And then leave the poor Jamaican then. We just grow up without any form and knowledge to carry them forward in our life. Dunce. You understand? Teacher them, the good teacher them gone. And some little trainee teacher now them are using. Because them have to fill the post, And them fill it quickly. You understand? And what you have now is substandard teacher coming through, going into the classroom and cannot deliver as a proper teacher would. So, you know, we are going discipline and breakdown in the school them as well. You see teacher tell you to, you know, like nothing with seed and all them things there. You see teacher and student that fight and cheer and it a video. Come on, man, that not go on in a Michael man the time, man. Member principal have to be respected in a school, you know.
Of course. So
you can't ramp with no other teacher, you know. And I like how we see a go on now, you know. Youth in a high school, hey, when we are going to school back in them time, we pride high school. High school was something that carried a certain leverage in our society when you youth go to high school. Because it was mandatory like now where everything turned into junior high and high. We know if an all age primary, back in them time, they are high school, you go on technical. Yeah? And you have to pass to go high school and technical. You know, just go high school and technical. It's when you left all age school, if you don't get nothing, you go to secondary. And if you leave secondary without anything, you go to a place called Operation Friendship. Art was formed through Operation Friendship. That's where art was designed out of Operation Friendship. And I can tell you, Operation Friendship was on Bell Road, right beside Devon Factory. What if people say I go there and learn skill craft? You understand? And then art come after that now and expand out more. Yeah? So we wonder now how in them time we don't have no skill trained individual like Jamaica. That's where I see people from far east to come to skill work. Art's supposed to train up people for skill work. And when a youth show potential, him get a scholarship and go pursue a higher degree. So we're supposed to have civil engineer in a Jamaica. We're supposed to have all the people in the professional ranks because we have education sector like university at the West Indies. We have UTech. Yeah. We have Garvey Massey and all them places there. What go on in Jamaica? Right now, we see the leader in Jamaica demoralize tradesmen, so them no good. Them can't top tag, no so them can't build. With tradesmen, them can't build barely, man. But we see my tradesman them in Jamaica build all type of building. Big plaza and all them things there. Them build the most lavish architectural design house for hillside, Beverly Hills, Red Hills, all round. Cherry Garden, Narbrook, everywhere, Stone Hill, everywhere. Countryside, same way. But I look up Beryllium Hospital. Tough time no one local people on the ground. Because them are going to know where I'm going. Them business are going to spread out and splash out in the public domain. So what them do? Take it out of the hands of the locals. You see all them road development there with the Chinese living now. Regardless, Chinese are funded, you know, because we know that. But them still no want a Jamaican for the program because the Chinese government can't tell me, say, you have to build road when me have to pay back for, but you dictate to me. Who work on that project there? You can't do that. Keep your money. Because Jamaica supposed to can build themselves, you know. Singapore now use the Chinese in them place. Singapore not doing that. Chinese can run up on Singapore. I remember Singapore get independent 1965. 3 years after Jamaica become independent. Remember say Singapore used to look for our micro and macro economic policy, you know. Singapore build off, you know, Jamaica model Singapore build them country off, you know. But what Singapore do, what Jamaica no do, Singapore stamp out corruption and send big man behind bars and put a stop to corruption. But Jamaican hug up corruption. I see where we're at now. We're at the mercy of Trump administration. We can't stand for 2 feet like what Michael Mann said. We are crawl for we knee, we belly, we nose, the whole of our front end are rub off. We're not upright, we bow under this government. So me have to make the people know say, you can't pursue no more at this government here in office. You have to sweep them out, clean sweep out, take away the whole of the seat them from them. They are not good people to deal with, to do business with, to run nothing. They are garbage. The leader pathetic and weak in sell out Jamaica. Right now, you know. God have mercy upon the down there, you know. Because the health sector critical. So now have to look after ourselves carefully than before. Because when we go to hospital, you know, and I go back home because no help not there for no. Everything they limited enough to wait time over the extended time. And look what we see them do now. I waste 30 million. I go all over Middle East. I see medical people who come out Jamaica. I remember, you know, and I like them come tell us them about budget set aside to deal with that, you know. Because that is a big budget, people. Because remember, you have to find accommodation to put the people, you know. I remember them I bring them families, so you have to send all them people to go to school if them have young kids. This is a big major setback to Jamaica. And all down to the government negligence in paying the workers then that we train the Jamaican medical personnel then. If he had paid them well and livable wages, they would have been in Jamaica working for Jamaican. But where they are today, Pastors Green. Pastors Green. And our minister now, I run off, I waste 30 million up front just to travel to go see these people and to get them approval to come to Jamaica. We don't start talking about the accommodation fee, you know. We don't hear what kind of salary package these people are going to get because it cannot be substandard. Because you're begging for mercy. But when you have mercy at your disposal, you don't regard mercy. No, you beg for mercy. I beg you go and beg in a tough time. Beg you go and beg. So right away, me see we want to mash up Jamaica. Because tough time. The amount of money we have buried in the hospital, corner and regional. Yeah? Unbelievable. You know how much nurses and doctors could have benefited from that. Wastage of money want to chop down this up. The one where down at West, the children and adolescents want to have Trapper John Pan as project man and our manager waste money. You know the money they could have done for the same doctor and nurse, could have paid them a proper salary. And when I look for Andrew Holness now, them 200% increase when he himself and the parliamentarian them. You see, if you didn't adapt a policy like what Abraham Traore are doing in a Burkina Faso, by cutting your wages, the parliamentary wages, them cut that and raise the civil servant, raise it. You'd have retained the civil servant then in your country. But you want to create a thing now. For sure, saying I get big salary, so the money where you have and where you earn. No, we can't check, we can't do much better than the Portland mayor where you have. Yeah? We know a long time you work. And we have to calculate what was your salary and how much year. So you couldn't go raise your wages and feel like said could have compromise for what you do. No. What you do and what you do already, and we know that. We have that written down. We know the figures. We know the amount of time you spend. And we can multiply the two of them and get that. a summary of what your salary look like, what you're supposed to earn. But right now, nobody can check your thing, you know. Your thing enormous. You move past all other previous prime minister wealth. You're the richest prime minister in a CARICOM. And right now, you're on par with some world leaders, some G7 prime minister. If we do the extra range, you're probably not far from some of them and probably above some of them. Yeah? Remember, you know, me tell you and warn you and what is called nepotism and cronyism and corruption, you know. I will show you how corruption becomes the order of the day. You start off with nepotism and cronyism. Because you see, if you did run the country right, all them businesses where you're involved in a trucking, shell company, real estate, media, you wouldn't have them there on your plate. You'd have concentrate on to run Jamaica. And when you feel like to leave public life, you could have set up a business card, we know your money clean, we know how you earn your money. But your priority was to become the Prime Minister of Jamaica, in charge of the money in Jamaica, and rob the money from Jamaicans. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. No two ways about it. You were not a Prime Minister material from day one. You had to bully hard the sharp to win the leadership party election. And from there and then, you have shown and demonstrated to Jamaican in no uncertain manner who you is. Very indisciplined individual who has no regard or respect for his opponent or the office that you preside over. And so corruption now becomes your DNA. Your DNA. And what you see you do, you pass it on to your 48 Alibabas. And the whole of them who are in a corruption. Who have gas station, have apartment. Mike Henry have much bus around pan road. But me not saying car bus around pan road, you know, but look how greedy Mike Henry is at a whole piece of, well, I don't even know what to call him. All criminal, you know. All criminal Mike Henry. Have a bag of coaster bus around up and down the place. I take away food from some little ordinary man who want to put a one bus. Them can't get the license because the license them come Mike Henry get them, you know. If Mike Henry have 50 coaster bus, he can't get 50 license easy from Transport Authority. That's why we know the corruption have to cut out. You see how much truck Andrew Holness have? I do contract all over the place. But Andrew rich already. And I stop a little ghetto man from Rice. The Jamaican people now soon have to wise up, man. You have to wise up, you know. You have to wise up to Andrew Holness and his behavior pattern. Andrew Holness now have nothing on the table for you guys in Jamaica. You're lucky if you get crumbs off on the table. Andrew Holness food basket mark all in his family only. Think him cater about, you know. I run up and down behind this garbage and I make him look like somebody. Here people are talking about with Andrew, we what? We're sure. Eh? With Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness not bring them to the table, you know. The other thing you can label Andrew Holness as is a certified politician. Nothing else you know about it. Where you say Andrew do, agreed make him do it on corruption. Because him have hiding money in them little fictitious business where you see him going with. When him do money laundering, him going and put in a real estate, but not a real estate developer. No, he's not a real estate developer by trade. Him just use it to hide the money laundering thing and the scamming thing in black cement and steel, and then sell them off and wash back the money. That is the only reason. Him wife I do the same thing. Yeah, the shell company them when set up. Yeah, have to funnel the taxpayers' money into. You understand? Because which man you know now set up a company, but it not no machinery in it, and it not no human being in it, but it's a company. Eh? Where bag of money I run through. Then what that not telling you say, you see the man that scam and a general and a 3 card and a 3 stars. The man is everything that's bad. So now I have to understand when a melting pot there salad talk with the passion never come with. It is just to open up with the cranium, open up with the eyes, make you see who's in front of you. I draw down Jamaica and the gutter of destruction, where poverty becomes the order of the day, where a mother have to cry when she look and see her suffering child hungry. And I know where the food that come from. When you look, you see a society become flooded and imploding with cocaine. When you look, you see youth them are dying on the street. What can go so? But this is the same government who promised you growth and prosperity, who promised you better security. Even give the option to sleep with your window and your door open. And one man tried to get a bullet. I don't hear nobody else practice it. Yeah? Because Andrew Holness would have to show me in no uncertain manner how me can live the life. They would have to clean up crime to the extent where me read of years and a year when somebody are dead before me try with Andrew Holness try. So if you don't sleep in the door and window open. But after I listen to my radio and my TV and now hear nobody are dead. If you're a long period, then I could have said, well, yeah, it's better, effective. But Andrew never clean up the place, you know. Wow. People are dead left, right, and center, same way for them coming. I want to tell the murder rate is gone way up. Last year at 2,000 and the man rock up and cut the figure in half and come tell the boy left on to that 33. And nearly 2,300 people that are Jamaica last year. But remember, I couldn't put out the statistic, you know. Because remember, US have a travel advisory for health and crime, even have cut down the number of people. So when you see the nasty this way, when you go to I run out and I chat crap out and out. Remember, go to a come from a nasty man when you owe in the family, you know. Who of them are criminal? Because the amount of apartment were big house oil in the town of Pamela to KMDL, unbelievable. I remember we hear from the grapevine, from Ratcliffe, Broom, Lewis, the type of business we oil in the town run. As it relates to contract providing security, how much millions using the state resource. I'm sure no one will hear that. Him drying Owen Ellington, the DPP calling Owen Ellington. No, because the whole of them are patakat. Whole of them are patakat. Them are 6 or 1.5 dozen of the other. Them are garbage. Any description you want to fling on the rubbish, shit, anything, they are that. Because me can be a prime minister. I mean, listen, I record an interview between players, or if I want to use a better phrase, participants in a corruption scheme. When name a call, when we know the individual them. I mean, hear millions a quote, but me not go for them. Me hear all my state vehicle them I use. Man, I use police people like a fiend thing, them I run them company where man and wife I run. And you know it's by that company there, near to Arbitrary Police Station, just outside Transport Authority. It look like them use Arbitrary as a corruption hub. Arbitrary become the corruption hub in Jamaica, outside of Parliament. Because people will tell you, it's a Transport Authority. You know what money government can make off of them. You know what money record owner make through Transport Authority. You know much partner, policeman and transport work authority work on them and through a daytime through Transport Authority. Can give them the leverage to go out there and brutalize the work of them who are operating at the street. And not just the operator, but anybody, even you as a private motorist. You have all two people in your car when they beside them tell you say you run taxi and a charge and you can't give them a car. Because be a bullyism and to Holness. And that in creating a Jamaica. Bullyism. That's why the police them gone rogue. When you look at Andrew Holness administration, train a bag of youth and don't use them and send them back, deploy them back in a society as civilian, but they know everything about money. What can go so? For you leave your, what you call now, interview room, you know. When me call you, know, and you go up park camp, you know, or wherever you go, you know. I train you for use it. Me not train you for send you back going to society as civilian. With the knowledge of where you come gain in this institution. Then on me I am. That's why you see them thing I want at Jamaica. People when they look at Richard Stewart, known gangster in the police are where them a criminal with badge and gun. Gangster. Create him one dead squad. Well, when there, acting commissioner of police in charge of crime. What can go so? What can go so? When you look at the start of the year, and you say police murder rate is above civilian murder rate. What can go so? And you're telling me that this government fit for purpose? Eh? This government fit for a landfill and you mold them up. Because if you ever met the stench of them leave the landfill, it pollute the whole entire landscape of your country. So you have to cover them up. Them are garbage. And one will not fit for burn, one will fit for bury. And I yield back the floor to the moderator. Yes, Father Lord, son.
That's so much thing unbelievable. No man, me have so much thing unbelievable. You know, after they have up the man make Pat go and do where mother come here tell me well busy. You have Junior Cat. We just don't advise him. But you can communicate and do everything one time and then dick and I do some advice in a film place and then me have to get the tune and listen them and I do everything one time. One time. See me have them, you know, take email and
I want to tell you something. I'm glad how you mentioned that because you just give me a lifeline now to step on Bob's grain. Bob's, you see, if you have the life of Father Alone, so I do with the music. Yeah, the industry that right.
Yes. We have to keep the music alive. And remember, it's beneficial to Jamaica because
of course
I go in, you know. Because when you do dub, see me have them here, you know, when you do dub, remember money that I be in. I'm gonna follow what him and say, you know.
Currency are coming, man.
Yeah, currency are put in the country. So, you know, it's okay.
Currency are coming.
You know, not chat with some people, you know. Yes. Yes. You know,
but I'll prove up for relinquish office now. You know, go on, if that spend people are really retain she as member of parliament.
Well.
Old banger, Cougar. Yeah. You can't retain she. Your service now becomes inundated, you know. She not good enough, she not no use now, she go retire like Strike 5, you know. Yeah. I don't even know if she give up her Canadian citizen. You understand? So I let them not believe politics. Too much of Bob's Grange now. You understand? Because all she are doing now is just destroy people's life, you know. Yeah, and come out when she feel like come tell people so them can't open up them business place. but she not police. And the police them couldn't make that speech there. So who is Babsy Grange? If you look a piece of old banger. Who is Babsy Grange? That's you can come speak directively over a police superintendent who is in charge of crime in a certain division. Eh? You can't come and tell the people about a task spend the day when the main key start up out there. So them can return back to normalcy and open up at their business. I think that the police in charge of that division would have said that. So it has shown Mr. Babsy Grange are done, but if task spend people want to keep her other than around them, good luck to them, you know. Yeah, Babsy Grange are piece of shit.
Yes. Yep, Pat. So we have to beat them. You see what thing we have to do? We have to talk to everybody. And by the way, Cocody, you know, Thanksgiving in service today. And my sister has sent me something with somebody online about him wife and them. But them won't behave themselves, man. You always have them kind of little thing there, you know, when somebody die, you know, see them, you know. And whether them are, you know, child, you know, be a child again, or when them big and have them own life and, you know, you married and you have your thing, them always come up and put some little stupidness in that ear. Nobody never hear about and go and blame and put something wrong there. But we know that thing that them to stop the foolishness. Them to stop it. You know, them thing done night. So stop the foolishness. You understand? So I see them, you know, somebody send me the text and it don't look good, but now I read it. But them to stop that, man. Carry that out and talking these things not good, you know. Yes. I try to push up with some things. And because somebody a silent call, I want to know me now got answer. Listen, man. Don't just you know, me just say, can I do this? Step on my phone, and me just say a silent caller. Cause my phone, you know, my phone them not ringing. Too much people call me and that kind of thing. But like a video call, silent, you don't do that. Me not answer. Me not listen. What me answer on the listen. You know about that show me half. I better sense than that. Me not look at my phone. But I say something when me call my phone, them run down with too much thing. Me not go soon. But look why to me just I use the phone. Look why I see that come up silent call. Don't do that. Yeah, because we know it already, you know. Yes, tomorrow and everything one time. And music and everything one time. So
but you know we want no lunch from.
Yes.
A man like an icon like Cocody the part this murder, yeah? Left so much great memories, so much good tune to keep with. But no, instead of people show respect, people are meddling at the man affair. In personal life with them wife and all them things there. I want to Jamaican man. And none of them people don't even know the icon, you know, Cocody, you know. Don't even know Cocody. Them just come and hear about Cocody. We know Cocody. My father and me used to be in Cocody house. When him get him first house in a Lionel Town over Bustamante house in scheme. I ask anybody about painter from Lionel Town. Yeah, I'm son this. Me and my father used to be in Cocody place. You understand? So me know Cocody. So people have respect when certain great Jamaican pass and gone on. You know, the people in business and come out and not fear, man. Spend some time dealing with phone problem. Cocody gone rest now. Him doing work on earth and him gone rest. Let the man rest in peace, brother. We don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. It's time we don't stop this thing, Jamaica, we don't have this bad habit. We don't have to think when the people are alive. When them dead, we don't talk. I want to know, we don't look something. We don't anchor dog. Now most some anchor dog. Come out and people about
it is part. You know, when them thing out them things. We don't know, wait. All right, so when we don't have family dispute, you have a wife. You can't override that. Whether you use a stepdaughter or a stepson, so you can't override that. Don't do it. Because you yourself have family. Don't do that. Don't come and put something like when you do that now, like it does something and it change up something, younger cause more riff. Be able to say, especially when you have siblings involved and everything. So, you know, siblings, yeah. You know, because you have brothers and sisters and, you know, Jamaica thing where, you know, a man married now, but him did have a bigger set around this and then, you know, we're not do this one. Stop
humble and film themselves, man. Humble and film themselves.
Just be nice, man. Stop the food.
No matter where the connection is, them to humble themselves. And it look good and it sound good.
Let me show them something. So yeah, these are siblings, correct? So the man that did that maybe have your mother in back in the earlier days and then something no go on, but him still take care of him kid and good. And then he go married and have a wife this and him pass off no, but she have kids to so now brother and sister no good.
Same way.
She wanna cause that everlasting rift for life. Why you do that? Because remember, we have the same father, but the other one they had them one, them mother that. And then you for the next woman they say on this and then where you cause rift for? Where you do that? Think no man. Stop me listen, stop the foolishness. I want a bigger one. Me believe, you know. You see me could not run down nothing about my mother and my father. Yeah, your own man, you want your own thing. So you nothing about that. So I nothing about my siblings, them and you know, yes, something wrong this. Me and them are war for some dead left. Not me. Me never want nothing. Me good. Me have my own thing, me build my own thing, I'm good. Me not see it. So me no want, you know, your siblings after a war come dead left and all kind of things, and then you start drop around this and then in the public like it. Where do it cause more riff? When you run out in the public with these things, that cause more riff. You have longer time for life. You understand?
Yeah, man. This trial togetherness with them to have now.
Yes, yes.
Instead of them unite and come together, yeah, them are separate. This is that time when unity should be the order of the day. Because everybody should have feel the same, you know, RTA campaign for no say, Cocoa Tea, no there would we again. Yeah, I just know so well then the love and the memories of Cocoa Tea is supposed to stand predominant in this period of time. Because man, I don't think Cocoa Tea is buried yet, you know. You understand? So if it
today. No, today live. Pan him live. Them a do it. Them
all right. See, so we talk about.
And I said the wife, and me know her. Me talk to her as a nice lady. You know her good. Sure. And I like, so me know, me never want to come and say that, you know. You understand? You don't want to come and say, but, you know, only for being.
Nobody do it when Cocoa Tea done one land. Done one land. A Lionel Town in front of the hospital and the big guava tree. Right side of what? Church Street. Yeah. Done one land, you know. Cocoa Tea used to them place, man. Danny Dread, man. Yeah. Okay. And Danny Dread, why didn't you mellow? You know, see, I'm a place there, you know. I'm tell him my father used to paint Cocoa Tea place. I used to go there more time, go dry brush with my old man, same way. Yeah, the whole of Lionel Town, them know my father painter. Them man, they paint the hospital. All government building, police station, Bustamante secondary, and my father have them contracted. I saw me coming at the painting business. Yeah? Because my father teach me that. And I saw me get to learn the skill work what me doing, you know, and build and become a builder, because I start going at them business there. So we know the thing go. I'm a salute Cocoa Tea same way, because I'm a dogs. Yeah. So we just want the love and unity continue amongst the siblings them. Yeah. No bad literature not supposed to pass round amongst themselves. Yeah. Because Cocoa Tea wasn't a man where, you know, divide himself from them people. As a Rasta man, me been around Cocoa Tea, I see the love. I feel the energy. Because I love music. I am around musician, I feel the energy there. You understand? So, don't just get to act together, man, and just make sure no say, yeah, just live like sisters and brothers, man. And you know one love is saying, the word is always love. Because love how we make the world go round. Hear that? So, yeah, so we just have to just keep everything, you know, under one umbrella, man. Unity and strength, you know. You know, hold up on one another time and breathe and, you know, heartache and sorrow and pain. Because that now going to leave until that time come, you know. That will subside out on the system, you know. But right now, I know it in our head, see with life and God. So just the man. Yeah? And just go and play Cocoa Tea straight and enjoy yourself. Yeah? I want to come take up the baton and carry out the work. Come do it.
Yeah.
Don't make no mistake.
Hey, me go finish. Mash up. Hey, at some busy now, you see it? Me take this new multitask, you know, brother, because me have everything. Every year, me make them look at touch. Me tell them say, Junior Cat. All right. This is Junior Cat. So Junior Cat does come do something. I mean, I just have play them out, but I just touch something for you. Listen. You see them number thing there? All right, listen here.
How do we make bad music make a song with the man called Natty Dave watching Alasan? Hey, Sister Margaret watching on the Kachan. How do we make bad music make a sound that control all around from country to town, sound boy,
Yeah. See different songs, so yeah there. See? We not say like Andrew Holness. Yeah, drop. Hear this.
I say, young don't love music, make out the man, so no one.
Bang, 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 boom! Alright, so you see me have everything wrong there, some advice there again.
Yeah, but Andrew, I tell lies, same I deal with them, but not go so.
Andrew, when they see me say all kind of things, see there again.
Tell lies. Yeah. And I like you, where can prove, say yes, boom, bam, that one.
And you can't look on the time, so look, you can't look on the time when them come down, look, 9 hours. See me just download them, see the 9 something on them, see that. Let me show you.
All right.
Andrew, maybe you like me, say something where me not doing, see that, see them there? See, look on the time, I take them out of my email, put them in a list, see them there? Look on the time, 9:20. So when I tell you, look here. Early on, it's a triad. So see here, tell me again. See it?
Proceed. Should have some music maker song gonna lead, says speed. Not today, big up yourself, all of something years.
See it?
Sister Margaret, hold tight. Little child of the boy, disrespect on the shot island. Run check out boy. Little smuggle and turn the plan of boy, disrespect. It's not telling you.
Jancy, yeah, from here, outlaw.
Yeah, man. Outlaw, Terry Jancy, man.
La. La. You see it? See? And then we can just play them come down straight, you know. So I'm tell you, the couldn't advise now too, you know. So me have to multitask, you know, when me tell you say, you know, get them, mix them one that from earlier, mix them there, move them out of the way, them one that just done, my son mix them one there and you know, mix and split them one there. Remember me have Anton and me not have to do it myself, but me do it myself, you know, my son can do it set speed. And Little John them soon go deal with film set of things them too. But I have look at time like 20 odd more minutes. So me have to multitask, you see me I move so. You know? Yes. All over the place. You see it? Yes.
And it's good time, you know. And it's good when you have your brother can hold the steering wheel for you.
Then I got me out to the melting pot. I'm a good same way and the place are blaze. I mean Andrew Holness. It's something that I don't take off nothing. That's why me and you can't agree, brother. Let me tell you this. Me and you are melting pot, you know. Well, you're coming every month, brother.
You're coming every month.
Our month.
Coming every month.
And we are sending you, brother, we are sending you April or something, you know.
But hey, the man come each up between you and your date, you know.
Yes.
The man come each up between you and your lonesome, you know.
I don't know where I do that, so. Can't be there some melting pot there, so where am I doing? Where am I going?
But you know, see the man not like me and you. The man not defend the poor. The man not have no free mind towards liberty in the country. The man is just a criminal and a chopper of the highest order.
Yes.
Criminal and chopper of the highest order. No youth can chop like Andrew.
We have to send him, go over April. You know, all right with that. Because I can't send him at January. Definitely my mother born February. I can't send him none at all. Not even 29th of February. No, I do it. You know, March. So I'll send him at April. That's all right to do, right? April, the 1st of April. All full day, because, you know, yes. I send him at April. I can't send him at December.
If you send him at April, lonesome. Lonesome. If you send Andrew April, on the one day you can give me an all full day and birthday, you know.
And that April alone we could have used. People are April.
Yeah, that's April alone. Yeah.
Well, April we send him here. April.
Yeah, man, April. All full day.
dangerous.
All Tuesday. We couldn't find a better date for Andrew than all.
Dangerous.
All right, now Andrew a fool all the man them we come forward and say it belongs to them, you know. Nobody not certain, you know. A fool Andrew, a fool everybody, man. Andrew is not Holness. He might be Bramwell, and him could be another one we don't tell yet. Because I want there, you know. Can't bust a one yet, you know. But you didn't send in the eagle. No, you didn't send in the eagle down there.
Yeah?
You didn't send in the eagle. Yeah, you can't tell that one.
Yeah, we don't want.
No, we have
and put it up. Yeah?
Yeah, we have to hold on for that one there. Remember, you know, people end up holding this, you know.
Yeah, well, I couldn't say them in November, and it, you know, me have so we and me have we in June. I can't send them in November. I can't send them in December. I can't send them in October and a QN. So I can't send them for my father month and a QN that I can't send them in August neither. I can't send them in none of them month there. I can't send them in February. I can't send, but that the foodie is a July month, you know. We don't know whether my man and see, I said that the foodie watcher. How this? Come. Yeah, see how this? Come look for me. All right. See my
big up that the foodie.
Say hello. Say hello.
Big up that the foodie. Blessings. Yeah.
You see it? As me talk about the foodie this running, you know, so we can't send him nowhere there, so. You have to have that. Not sure that the foodie. Yeah? See the man come and look there. Can't send him around there, so man. All right, that's true, yes.
You say yes.
Yeah, right. After that, the food, they come and tell you yes. We can't send Andrew on there. April the 1st. Very dangerous. Yeah, tell him yes. All right, that's the food.
Yeah, man, I know baby now like Andrew Holness, you know. So that the food does say no, you can't send me on there, so I remember a little baby tell Andrew Holness say,
yeah.
She tired of him. She tired of him.
Tired.
Bird run real Andrew Holness, you know. Bird, you know.
Of course.
Bird running, my man.
You know what Andrew Holness.
And the way the bird shame Andrew, you know. Yeah, Andrew, and I need the tree, you know. I'm not here trying to create any legacy.
Man, bird said,
people, you're a chopper. Criminal SSL, you mean something. So the pirate attack to Andrew, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, very dangerous and very lie. And we have to know them to stop it. Oh, let me tell the party again. Let me tell the people them why you say this, you know. I run can't the food out there, so we're not making store down the thing. But it is. Nobody in the US do not send 1 cent and remember 100 them money, you know. Don't donate.
No. We are crying out loud. We are crying out loud to the diaspora members in the United States, Canada, and UK. Please do not give Andrew Holness any of your hard working money. Remember, you guys work hard in the snow. Andrew Holness have 28 bank accounts. 3 of them so far revealed $473 million. Okay? So what say the next 25? How much it will reveal? And also remember, this man has so much other asset out there as it relates to building project, shell company, yeah, platform, social media platform, and run that too. The man have truck, over 150 truck. The man involved in a whole heap of multi-million-dollar investment, but all of them are racket. So don't give Andrew no money. Because remember, Andrew, red flag, raised for him with charity donation already. You know? Remember, him use charity donation for one individual purpose, you know, and then cover it back down the line. He cannot be trusted. So please, with the utmost respect, Melting Pot and Wayne Lonesome, I beg you know, refrain from giving Andrew Holness any form of money. Don't give no check, don't give no cash, don't give no coin. Andrew Holness is an outlaw criminal that is wanted in the future by the ICC. I wonder if you know the ICC means. International Criminal Court. At the Hague, Andrew. So don't be have no sympathy for a chopper. Please. This chopper you have too much and ready to be going around asking. Andrew, you're not no shame, you know. Andrew, let me ask you a question. You know, feel so the people worldwide know about where you are in Jamaica. Or you gain your wealth. It cannot be explained. So right away, send some people that look like you as corrupted. Yeah? We show them your blueprint as it relates to your money laundering activities. Involvement in a SSL. How much Jamaican it
Yes, brother. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Pat. Melting fat freeze up. Hey, people so much thing me at the one time. Now I'm put them. But when I see what's nobody do not donate. No donate no money to Andrew Holness and him do a thing when go on in Florida. That don't make no sense.
No, sir.
And them right now them say, remember just tell them this. Come here, do a million thing one time. Remember just tell them this. There is no way you have a guy like Andrew Holness and tell about the supreme leader and all kind of things. Right? And him start to tell the declaration, do not certified. Uno aided and betting criminality.
Yes, so true.
Bad governance. Uno not patriotic. I must say party business, uno love or something. But uno can't tell me say uno love Jamaica and do that. Because let me tell you this, me couldn't in another room there with Andrew Holness and ask him the right question, you know. Who know me, you know. Me couldn't there so not ask him the question when I ask him, I'm want enough. So I better put my table up there so make me and him, yes, come here and ask him the things then. Me. See? I mean, I go there and go ask him, the Prime Minister what? The first question, you start to the declaration don't certify how you feel to be a Prime Minister, what people supposed to look up to. We in the diaspora. How you feel? You know, you have young people that come up, you know, got yet another people look up on you and you're not setting an example. Ask him that. What do? Wanna chicken out? Wanna hypocritical. Wanna see when I say get rid of criminal around it, so get rid of this, get rid of corruption, but the right question you don't ask and you don't recheck him. When you go in to go sit down and go on like, me no in that with nobody, me. Me no in that, me no play, no, me no in here, you know. You tell you, man. So me no do, yes. When me no in here, you know, because me want you stay one side, go away. You understand? Yeah, you're good man, you're good man. So me couldn't play that hypocrite role with when me sit them and play down there, so I can't do it. See? Because either two things me not get fit up, me not go. Because them say you can't come freeze because you say the Prime Minister this say, but go down there, you have to make me talk. And I have to get up and shout out. So what you have to do? I ask you the question. And if you answer me, you understand? So now you can't get the two way. Eh? So I ask him, you can't then go on. You can't have election and run and you have Andrew want it on the ballot. You have him on the ballot. Eh? Yesterday, people talk money laundering and everything on it. And listen to me. You know, say, them people that joker, they may run them out and when you see the man in front of you and ask him. That's not me. Eh? Yeah. See, that's not me. I ask him the question. So you ask him that, you ask him, you know, the bank account with the 473 million. When you give an answer for that, and SSL, you send both money. Look how much question the one of them take up like acrobat for arts and them not arts. One very hypocritical. I want to see when I talk about crime and violence, one of stop on the foolishness. Stop on the garbage. Yeah? Him are the ultimate leader, like what him say. Ask him the question and tell him, say, no, you know, say, you should have stepped down long time ago. You know, say, tell people a lie. And that's not good. For the head of state just lie so, and you know, be a pocket line and be a sitting and there you try to twist people. It not work. Me not laugh with you. Me not laugh. And that's the truth. Me love how me stay in a melting pot.
Then I say, that's so July people stay real July people, you know.
Yeah.
We not go around the bush, brother.
Yes.
Entire countenance change, you know, you know, say that trouble, you know.
Yes. So, me
it's
with him. Me not do it with him. Yeah. You understand? Because me not, you see them play politics. Because enough of them know better. But them play politics. So if him do know, him know say him wrong and him do a lot of things right. But when I depend upon no say, well, from them a labor right, you know, they not gonna say nothing to me. So you can't say nothing about the country, you help aiding and betting criminality. If you want a better country, you know. You have to make sure you read that it trickle down. Make sure I'm all right. No finger Smith. Not Smith, you know. Finger Smith. Not like that. Yeah. No, truth to power. GQ. Truth to power. You have to make sure you don't have the finger Smith. Me say even if you're a gunman, if you're there run a back road, a cell. Run a Big Mama residence. You know, and Queenie residence run a back road. I don't know, yeah. Then and take up some of them trade. And anything what you do, you have to make sure the ultimate leader, like when say, you know, yeah, you can look upon him. Morals. Yeah, you can have a prime minister, but the world will look upon Usain Bolt, where everybody know for you call him name it a spread. And we look at a prime minister, cut it from SSL. But him not get back.
And it's being linked to Usain Bolt money.
But hear this. He might collect 143,000 US with a brand new book. And him tell IC, say, listen, me never have no account in the two son name when use piece of them name, that company there. Yeah? Adjunct. He never have not, but you're still in the IC report, IC still like him collect money from SSL same way.
Yeah.
Before, in 2019. The 2,000 US received much thousand. When we look, we see him next. Him have $700,000. 700,000 US.
US.
I mistake and make a 700,000 Jamaican. Oh, that happened to a little poor man or somebody else. And they make mistakes so long, and when the IC check that no use a mistake, 100 million that you know. Instead of 700,000 I have a mistake the bank make.
Loan some.
Take again, go put money in my account. When hey, me can
remember a two account to my website and a US, you know.
Yeah, that may have to be a mistake and then put money in account.
But what may I say?
Yes.
You're right to give April 1st at his birthday. I'm alone at it. Because Andrew was so stupid that Andrew was not even realize said you could not have 700,000 US in our book where it should be Jamaican and the bankers them don't know about it. From day one, it caused a wide disparity in them balance. Then I remember Jamaican money not going in a US account. It is separate. And I like the one book carry two money and itemize one, say a US this and this a Jamaican. You have to have a exclusive foreign account book. So anything when you go to put the US and that book it are going on. So there's no way and the one can come tell critical thinkers like me and you loan some and some more people. Yeah, in a diaspora. Say it was a mistake from the teller then. A Jamaican. Andrew, you're too lie, man. If you go, man.
So when
something like this in your life, man.
So hold on. So him not checking book. When the money in the first, He never see the money and know I missed it. Let me tell you, US book and USA, no, US book different from local currency.
All right, sir.
And then if anybody do that, if something miss out, they because them have to check out for the day, them have to know.
Right away.
But them don't know.
Right.
I see checking them say no, it's a local account and them are giving US. US.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
Him alone lucky 2 times. And then lucky more time. And then
not even 1 time.
But hear this. In a pandemic when the whole country locked down, when they send well, you know, ship guard, so with people and all kind of things to let them in. You know, and that him get, you know. Me can't even understand it.
But I'm glad they touched that thing alone, so. I'm glad they touched that part alone, so. Because them time the bank are busy and I like tell her under pressure.
Let's lock up.
Let's lock up. Good I'm alone in there.
He might trade with himself.
Trade with himself.
Get rich. Yes.
And the world is a garbage, man. And the world is a poor man.
He must have no ballot.
No ballot, neither near nor repeat.
PSOJ will have so much drugs in that member within the PSOJ. Can feed them money about the drugs. Them are politicians. Them are politician drugs are coming and not them alone. Member within the PSOJ and member within the government. Member, you know, who the cap fit wear it. I just
wear it.
Listen me good. Member within the PSOJ feed them money them there with politicians. We'll give them the access and everything and mix up. I feed them jobs, the one of them big jobs there. $12 billion. Billion, you know. Let me tell you this. Some ministry now them not get their money there for one for the fiscal.
Bad man. The fiscal enough ministry not get a top ministry get their money for fiscal.
Just one by top ministry.
Yeah.
Get money. Saying? Yes. Yes, may I say?
A big corruption bring the man around that Jamaica, you know. And we know the play of them. We know a government official and PSOJ there. No get to you can measure up to that level of corruption as it relates to the cocaine and the amount and the street value. Yeah?
Hey,
so
Megawatt. You see when your son go, remember cousin a detective up there, you know. I've never said this one thing. Yes, detective, NYPD. And your son did it too. So you see, I double whammy. You see, anytime that's someone, I never say it in a car. Some people run go up there, some just say, call and tell us, say, that one, the one, tell the way back. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Yes, man. So I'll double whammy up there, and make him go up there. I double whammy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. You see me, I say, the bank, US, 700,000 US. Remember, you know, 600,000 US or $90 million, you know. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. 600
million, you know. And at the bank make mistake for give him 7,000 when not even $1 million. And you give him 100 million. Not even $1 million, not $250,000 Jamaican, and the bank can give him over 100 million. Wow.
But the bank don't know.
And the bank don't know, nobody don't know.
Till I see find out.
Let me tell you, if certain man in a position that mean them can't get bank manager and them and bank manager, that's why it's no good for politicians and certain people just wrap up, you know. Because them friend them can say, yo, put the rest in our bank account, I did not next
year.
And just put for me. This is crap.
Crap.
You understand? The bank have to show how they make the mistake, and the country have to see that how the mistake make. You have to publish it.
Brother,
I should have involved long time.
That cannot be no mistake, my brother, because that money have to go in US account book only. Simple. Yeah. Right. You understand? But Andrew take everybody for dunce and lunatic, you know. But Andrew cannot defend himself, because I've been saying it all along. Andrew Holness is weak and pathetic. And he's a lunatic. That's why I'm born April the 1st. You understand? That's why I'm born April the 1st. I'm a lunatic. I remember Andrew Holness is not prime minister material to begin with. So when Andrew Holness finds himself with him back against the wall, the only thing Andrew Holness can say to Jamaican is be a lie out time out. Because Andrew Holness does not show any level of remorse or sympathy to him, the crime them when commit like him sorry. Him just keep a straight face and go like him not do nothing and tell people lie. And we are saying to move out and face now and go one side. The two lie.
Look here, hear this.
Be a face lie.
Hear this.
Hey, Chief, in a pandemic when he must say, turn on your yard. You might collect money in a film yard and in an account. Wicked.
Like, and yes, still have him a look go and tell people, I know him statutory declaration not certified. We know your PSOJ come condemn that. But a good thing, them a come out now, them a lose money and everything.
Them a lose money, man. Them back up. Hey.
The man to go away.
PSOJ find themselves with them back against the wall now, you know. Them a squeal.
Yes.
They are squealing. But too late shall be them cry. Because PSOJ, you know, remember, you know, if the country now run good, the people now have no money to buy the goods, you know. So the pennywise and pound foolish with a criminal guy like Andrew Holness because he go to some tax waiver. That's all Andrew can go, you know. So we have set all the PSOJ on our own demise. Because we hug up a criminal and sleep in a bed with this criminal for 9 years. And you should have exposed the criminal for who he is. Dash him out. Renounce him. Reject him. Go and hug him up. Now him avenue. We do not back against the wall. Because you see where the economy grind to a halt, you know. And remember that no good food, you know. You start lose millions. See a man in a poultry thing that for over 7 decades. You know how much him lose? And all right. And whose administration is up now that? If your Andrew Holness not good to Jamaica, you can't imagine a man that run a business that is a family business for 70 years and it never come under this type of climate here in terms of losing money till Andrew Holness of the country. Eh? That alone shows the Andrew not good for Jamaica and mash up everything in sight. Because what Andrew do is run the country in a bad direction.
You know what we kid? Him do this, and when you look them buy out, them buy out local media. A good thing we have people like around here. And we could have get with that and then full the people them ears with foolishness and nobody can respond. That when we never have the thank you PJ Patterson because we never have them thing there. Boy, I mean I tell you, him just full in the ears with him alone that have the mic, you know. I got a microphone long time. Him have mic. Well, Big Mama them have mic. You know, we have microphone. Yes, we have one. See the microphone me have. See one here? You can just book it in. That's sure one. See there? I always have a microphone. Them have mic, me have microphone. See it? I always have one near me. Yeah, but I mean I tell you, I can't just drop on my things them here, brother. See, there's a
yeah. Yeah.
One of the best thing them, you know. Lockout sound. See it? Show 58. Sure. See 58 pan it there. See it? Show 58.
Yeah.
So it will use. So I have a microphone. I always have my microphone. Big Mama them have mic and Queenie. Them have mic and yes. See me have microphone. Yeah. And them always have a microphone. Somewhere near me there. So you know, use up a microphone. A good thing that microphone to can answer and fact check him and do all kind of things. A good thing because when outside of them thing, most of the time if them alone, we don't have tablet and phone now. Everybody, all mad people have phone. All people homeless have phone. Thank you, PJ. Remember when phone that's coming, you know, it's big, you know, like ice box.
That's a man.
They have two in the early 90s.
Phone big man with a long pole on it.
The one who have phone on, man. That tell you. So
and then you get the flip. Then the flipper them now. The flipper them come in.
Like 3 of the yellow bus them, man. The flipper them. Man. Like 3 yellow bus. So yeah. How you have it by your side? It dry, you know.
Yeah, you know, brother. Yeah, man.
What them middle of it? Yes.
That's why it's good when time. It's good when historian like me and you can take to the floor. Because we have history to teach them. So we are historian. in a sense.
Marvin Francis said, and just said the country on the right track. You could have said, Petrojam Guan, real greed, him not get not land up. Fisher Des commit film foolishness. Queen E. Iman Jones himself. And then you put Dalvin Brand, the one of them, Muma Code, the one of them. And the country on the right track. The right track. And we in a recession, the country on the right track. The right track, The road them mash up. We hospital them not functioning, but the country on the right track. Me tell them to be a face with them foolishness, man. You know, really come and tell people that country on the right track. The last past 5 subject thing are 18% it dropped. The country on the right track. Murder rate and them thing out of whack, and the country on the right track. People can't buy chicken back, and the country on the right track. Yeah?
No,
and the mini and them flat, and the country on the right track. Yeah? Them can't stop, lonesome now mystic, now melting pot from chat, and the country on the right track. Yeah, man, we are turning them back.
Yeah.
The country is not on the right track. Yeah? I hear that thing them are chatting now. I hear that thing that the country on the right track.
Look like you have a very nice my brother, look like you had a piece of lyrics here where you just chat a while ago very nice too, and I need to hear that for wax.
Where's that?
Where you just them lyrics where you just breathe off a while ago. And you hear them for wax.
But and you know, if we take we're gonna put it on wax from tonight and the country on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah, garbage match up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because all the country put up on the right track. When them have Andrew with the T4, the whole of them have petrol jam and give it to them for them open gas station.
Demand.
But we and the 600,000 barrel of oil, 5.8 billion Jamaican dollars. Go on to that, Andrew. That is also a part of the country on the right track.
Yeah.
That can't be. That can't be, you know. You soon have some, when them gas station, when the new gas station here, when you man, Hitman or something, when you man, them have a new gas station now, different from the original.
Yardman?
A Yardman it name. I saw it name Lonesome.
Yardman, yeah man.
Alright, yeah. You see them sitting at gas station there. Be careful of them gas station there. You hear? I really Yardman them to true. Yeah. And them spring up since the 600,000 barrel of oil. Get missing from the petrol jar. Them yard man, they watch them good.
Can you imagine, man? Andrew coming out to the country up on the right track. Where you have PSOJ and Ball. We see Omar has done run out. And I tell you,
30 years. 30 years.
Andrew, I tell you, say up on the right track, brother. Eh? I tell them, well, we don't initiate no new taxes. Listen, taxes run the country. And you reach 1.3 trillion and I said, no, we're not trouble, you know. But a tax, the matter of tax, all the tax, everybody know.
Everybody.
And still, that means you can't count 1 and 2, you know. And no way it equal to. 1 and 1 equal to. You can't say 1, 2, and 3 because him take you for dummy and eat that. Yeah? The man make more taxes if you have so and I talk about the dollar stable, it's not stable. It's not stable. It moves. When something is stable, it don't move. Yeah, when it stands still, it don't move. So if it's there 155, it can the 154, it can the 155.20. That move. If the 155.30, it move. 156, it move. Don't tell me say it's stable. I must say stable matter about. When something is stable and stand still, it now move.
Now move.
Yes. But you can't see something now move and I tell me say it's stable. That move, that drift.
Yeah, man. Movements.
See?
About.
Yes. And I say, Buck, remember when the dollars, back in 2016, when the dollar run, no. When you get the dollar, it was 121. Now I'm going to you carry it near 160 now. So even that in point out it run again. Cars are living down sky high. You can't buy bread, you can't buy nothing, you can't buy medication, and I tell you say are the best. Where get himself from? You know, compare in a 90 when the thing was 6,000. How much was Google 97? How much was for the dollar? When you Google 97, and tell me how much for the dollar. If it was 160 for $1, tell me how much for the dollar at the time in a 97. Google and tell me now, please. Enjoy that, you know. So the dollar have more buying power down there, so than where it is right now.
Long time, strong buying power.
No trash and compare it when they did this. So we realize it after years, it don't even match. It don't even match in a real life. In a 97 and 25. Come on now. So if the dollar you look good for 97 and 35. So if you like get 6,000, and now we say all this kind of time $6,000 and at 35, yeah, how much you think for $100? At 3,500. So that money have more buying power. Yeah, that money that have more buying power than anything else.
Yeah.
That money that have more buying power than what you are sure right now. Because that will be when it has 6,000. That means you see it. If it was 7,000, that be 200 US. Them I get it shrink. It shrink. It shrink. Andrew, it have no buying power. And then when you look on the dollar, even the Jamaican dollar, wait for the desk where this for the now. I garbage. You put the money, the 6,000 where that value to the day. 6,000 are to their money. You think people are idiot? Even in the US, you know, when them tell you, that's $1 million in a 1997, and them tell you where that value now. The same in the US.
Them tell the same.
It value more than 1 million, value more than that now. In the US itself.
Yeah,
man. Now. When I come with it, and let's say can't do maths, him just sometimes him talk and then want compare. Some if you look and even see I got time, you see people for the year I get $1,250. Yeah?
And that value bullet more than the minimum wage today in terms of purchasing power.
Because when you used to work and when the dollar didn't value, because when you put the dollar, remember they moved the dollar, you know. When in a them time they moved the dollar, put it down at 3 to 1. But remember the dollar did like 1 to 1. So you see where you have so much money you work. And I remember the things that they cheap and do it there, but it's enough time cheaper now. When you look at how them work. Him can't come and want compare in the 70s with now 2025 and say, we like people are idiot. We're not going, man. Man, I idiot.
Hey, I'm more I said, man. But Jamaican people are Holness to continue them foolishness, you know. Because he thinks that when a man give himself 200 and 300%, man, him colleagues them, the whole entire Jamaican should have run away from them, you know.
That
alone should have run away Holness, you know. Because the masses of the people them depend minimum wages. That is a massive at minimum wages. As the comrade leader said, need to scrap and you introduce a living wages.
But hear me again. When you talk about when we raise the biggest, you are the previous government. The economy right now, everything gone, the dollar now have no value. And when you catch the dollar 121, you carry it near 160. That means everything under the sun gone sky high. You can buy gasoline. Go ask them how much of the pump for gas. Back in the time when I tell about 6,000. Ask them how much your light bill and them thing, how much kilowatt for this and that. Ask them how much for bread. How much your food item. And how much now. Yesterday still a chat. The things them rise so them get more taxes.
Yeah.
And then nobody know me work it out phone up, tell them shut the hell up. Stop him foolishness. If you buy something when the dollar was, say I buy something for in a night. All right, I never go through the dollar, I just Jamaican. In a 2016 before him come in, you buy something at 15%, right? and you buy something, the tax are 15%. So you buy something for $100, you pay $115 for it. Now the same thing, same like bread, and it weighs gonna $500. The same thing when you buy for $100, gonna $500 now. Even you pay the same 15, you pay 400 pounds for the same thing when you used to pay $100 for, you know. Plus you pay $75.
$75. Right.
5 times the amount. 75.
5 times 15.
Not $15 again, 75, because the higher the thing go, the bigger the tax. So we don't stop the foolishness down to all this.
Man, man.
Oh, you raise much $1 trillion, man. And no new tax. You're not idiot. I saw no dunks. What happened to you now? Tell the man, stop them foolishness, man. And get real.
Man, get real, man.
You pass up the country, brother. Get real, brother.
Man, forget real, of course.
More for your light bill plus tax. It's bigger.
And so, forget real and just denounce.
More and it get bigger. Stop make this guy tell you about we no new taxes. So I do everything with the 600 billion we push to them last budget, and that's in America offer. Our 1.2 trillion that budget gone. And him tell you how him get the budget. Yes? Don't follow this guy. Me say him talk too much foolishness. But done, you know. Anyway,
but him double push a budget, you know.
Yeah?
Him double push a budget.
Double it. Him double in my classes, brother. Anyway, my brother, why the amount of things I'm doing. Hey, man, stop people. And people, please. When we are playing this, when we are sign up, you know, watch the characters. That's how I put it up there, you know. It have characters there. We know what it. We can't tell about it next week, yeah? We're out, brother. Later, yeah? Enough of my respect, brother. We out, people. Yep. Later, up.
Trendsetter, I'm gonna build on some of this place. Tell the boy, never come on. You want some of the no one. See, anyway, go some. I'm a big trendsetter. You want some run the place. Me no follow come and come in no run rat race. Big trendsetter, you want some set the place. Me follow come on. Yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Cool. In the car, I'm gonna sprung. Every man jump up on the man wagon. Put them lyrics together and I know make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like cold bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and touchdown. Me visit the love in a while. I'm full of a tan. Run a big trendsetter. No one come set the place. Me never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big trendsetter they want some set the place. Never love a come on. Yo, veteran. To perform a stage show and enough of them have to rest there. Need some juice and smoke too big at the fist. The crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say. Yo, load some natural what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke no drink. When me up on the mic how the moon starting. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. Man a big trendsetter. No one come set the place. Never love a come and come in a run.